Hey, happy Saturday night, everybody. On the eve of Easter. Hope everybody's doing well. We have, probably one of our best auctions in months. I have not had this much variety in quite some time. I mean, it just keeps going up and up and up. We've got something for everybody. We've got raw, we've got slab, we've got paper currency, we've got Levertons, vintage, fractional, you name it, we got it, including Mrs. T's first ever silver pour. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you can hear me. If you can, please make a comment. Been having some trouble.
Hello, everyone.
Yep, I am joined by on my left by Mrs. T. And can you all hear me? Hello, hello. It looks like 11 people are here, although I'm not seeing any comments come through, Mrs. T. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that means.
They were coming in earlier, but I don't know.
How do I do this, Mrs. T? I kind of goofed this up. I made this real big.
There.
Oh, gosh.
Just move it over.
No. See, the size expanded. Oh, there.
Yeah.
How do I do that? What the heck? Oh, yeah. Here I go, messing up again. I touched something with my hand, and I made.
Oh, they're commenting. They can hear us.
Well, my screen just blew up. So, what the heck? I don't know what to do about this, Mrs. T. Maybe you can help me. Oops. There goes that. And do you see how everything got big, like for the visually impaired? How do I make it smaller, like normal size? New layout. What the heck?
What'd you touch?
I touched over here.
Can't you just go to that?
What's that?
Can't you just go to there?
Reload this page?
Yeah.
Changes you made may not have
That's
been.
fine.
Reload?
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, are we back yet? Are we back? Hello. Gremlins are goofing me up, that's for sure.
It looks like we are.
All right.
Let's, that doesn't help. I'm next to you.
Then I've got that goofy message right there. That needs to be off of there. And we're going to get that off of that. Hide that. Okay. Are we back, guys? Are we back?
Yes, you are back.
Woo! Oh, my God. All right. Whatever I did to touch with my finger that goofed that up, oh, my God. I hope I don't accidentally touch it again. Welcome, everybody. TuliTuli is here, everybody. Woo! Man, I don't know what I touched to make that thing go haywire, but it did. You guys ever do that where like you touch something on your computer screen and all of a sudden like your screen jumps up to like 300% or something like that, and everything looks big and things are all out of place, and whew, all right, I'm glad we're out of that one. All right, guys, there are 19 people here. That's nice. We've got one heck of a selection for you tonight. All kinds of stuff. Hey, Tiger is here. Hey, TtheSilverStacker. And Rick, K, TuliTuli, and hey, David's doubloons. David, I have some good numismatics for you tonight, and all kinds of stuff, really. All right, let's get through with this stuff for the auction instructions, since we always have some new people showing up. And then we'll be on with the auction. We'll do a buck and go. Actually, we'll do a giveaway to start the whole thing off. You don't need to be a member. Everyone should know that by now. But if you're new here, just jump on in and just make comments, and that's where your bids will go. And shipping is $5. So whenever you're paying at the end, just make sure that you pay that extra $5 unless you're a member at level 2, 3, or 4. And if you are, then shipping is free. Please keep track of what you purchase. As I always mention, now would be a great time to pull out a pencil and a notepad to keep track of what you purchase, and then promptly pay after the auction. So Mrs. T and I will be shipping, not tomorrow. We're not going to work on Easter, that's for sure. But Monday morning, first thing, we want to make sure everything gets out the door into the mail. So make sure you pay. Tonight would be the best. Let the moderators moderate. I see TuliTuli is here. I think I might have seen Central Michigan float by. Guys, these are the best. TuliTuli is awesome. Let the moderators moderate. Let her do her thing. And when she's not, Central Michigan steps in to help out. Be courteous, no bad language. And it sounds kind of silly to say that, but I've seen on other channels people just being rude to each other, and we don't like that around here. Bid increments are on the left-hand side of the screen. Mrs. T, we're up to over 20 people here on this Saturday night. Yep. Anything under $100 is a $1 minimum bid increment. And then once we pass the $100 threshold, which we most likely will tonight, the minimum bid is $5. You could bid $7, you could bid $9, whatever you'd like, but it's got to be at least $5. Also, if you're a CashApp or Venmo person, I need your address for shipping. It seems like every single week we have somebody who pays via CashApp or Venmo, and then we have to track them down for their address, and it delays the process. And long story short, the best thing to do is just pay with PayPal. By far, we prefer PayPal. And last but certainly not least, thank you for your support. We appreciate you guys being here, supporting the madness that is the channel, TheSilverStacker. And now Mrs. T is becoming more and more of a part of it. And that is something that I like. So guys, here we go. Let's do our very first giveaway. And sorry, I've been neglecting the chat. Let's see, Rick, Jade, Tiger, all kinds of people are here. Here's what we're going to give away. We're going to give away some free silver, some little grams of silver. This is gone number 1. But before anybody even buys anything, we'll be giving away free silver. Be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell. That's kind of a sleeper. People forget to hit that notification bell. Punch the little bell. That way you get a heads up whenever one of my videos comes up. And
here we go.
Oh boy. All right, here's a good question. Let's see how well you guys are paying attention. I did a rerun of Josh's shop. My buddy from the Gold Depot too. And then I followed that up with an update. He's doing coin shows now. But this is from that first one, the Western themed coin shop. I added a clip at the very beginning, the first cowboy, and I actually had 3 clips. Everybody seems to really love adding extra clips. Let me know in the comments how you feel about that. But I enjoy searching out and finding little clips to add in. But the very first one at the very beginning of that video, I included a clip from a movie called The Cowboys. And who is that famous actor? Some people are guessing Clint Eastwood. That is incorrect. John Wayne, aka the Duke. And so let's see who put that first. Let's see, hit the like, thumbs up. Rick K, the Duke. Indiana in person, good guess, but no. Central Michigan, the Duke. And Indiana in person, the Duke as well. Is that 3? And TtheSilverStacker says John Wayne. That is correct. How many of you guys grew up watching John Wayne movies? I know I did with my grandpa, and even my dad liked John Wayne. Mrs. T, did your dad ever watch those Westerns back in the day? They here in the Chicagoland area, and by the way, congratulations, guys. They would show them on Channel 9. Channel 9, free TV, good old before cable and all that stuff. We could watch the Duke, and I'd wake up in the morning and on Saturday mornings and watch the Cisco Kid and the Lone Ranger and all that good old stuff. All right, a little sip of coffee, and let's go on with a buck and go. A buck and go. I don't know where we even start, Mrs. T. I'll tell you what, everybody here likes animals. So let's start with this, a buck and go, the African lion from 2015. Let's see, this one's from Casper's Jewelry out by South Bend. It's got a lion on this side, $9.99. And it's a coin, actually, 5,000 francs from the Republic of Burundi. Burundi, that must be Africa somewhere. Unite, travel and progress. I don't know, travail. I don't know. The African lion, you've got the lion and the lioness there for a buck for an ounce of silver. And let's see where we're at. Let's see. At 12 years old, I stayed with my aunt in Chicago. What channel was Bozo the Clown on? That was Channel 9.
Yeah.
That was Channel 9. Central Michigan says this one is from part of the Congo. And let's zoom in on, you got an ounce of silver there. And I don't see any comments. Nobody wants an ounce of silver for $1? Yeah, Bozo, man, that was my morning routine. Everybody watched Bozo, but we were late to school quite often because of that grand prize game.
Yeah.
And kids were trying to win a Schwinn bike. And I always wanted to see before I walked out the door, is that kid going to win that Schwinn? And I'd love to have that Schwinn.
Yeah, always.
Schwinn is out of Chicago, by the way. We're looking at William Jones. Rick K is at 25 on an ounce of silver. And let's see where we go. Rick K is at 25. And I'm going to say going one time. We'll probably use that clock later on in the evening. Let's just start off the old-fashioned way by saying Rick K, 25, going one time. Ooh. And what is silver spot now? Williams at 26. If anybody could look that up, let me know. I think it's, last I checked, it was just a shade under 25, 24.90 something.
So
Rick K is at 27. And well, let's see if there's a response. Right now, I'm going to say going one time. Rick K, that helps us get through this. So we get more for you to see. And let's see, I'm going to go going two times to Rick at 27. Let's see, options: 1, bring back the clock, or 2, killing time, the time killer. Well, you want to see a nice variety, don't you? And if we only get through 18 items in a night, you're not going to see a variety. And I've got so much to show you tonight. Oh my goodness. I've got gold, and gold is like all-time highs. Yep. We've got peace dollars. We've got, oh, guys, no change.
No,
Let's.
I think they're talking about spot price.
Oh,
Didn't you
spot
ask?
price. Sorry.
Yeah, I
A
think.
2504, 2502. I thought that was a bid. Oh my gosh.
No, they're talking
I'm
about.
like, why is Tuli bidding 2504?
No.
Let's just get on with this one. Going once, going twice. Doesn't take much to confuse me. And sold. Oh man, the night is just starting out, and all of a sudden, we got a sniper to arrest over here. Here come the cops, looking for TtheSilverStacker. He needed these guys for the jungle. There you go, Mrs. T.
Okay.
All right, where do we go from here? How about first year American Silver Eagle, 1986. Nice tone too. Pretty tone on both sides. This is a well-toned, nice. I like the color on this one. 1986, buck and go. Why not? Buck and go on a nice toned American Silver Eagle. The year that started it all, 1986. This was America's United States bullion coin. And I remember my neighbor was a coin collector. And way back in the 80s, he was all excited about it. Here it is. That coffee hits the spot. Mrs. T, you made it perfectly. Let's see what these guys think about a 1986 American Silver Eagle with pretty tone. The year that started it all. TuliTuli says Jones at 28, and that's below my cost, by the way. Rick K is at 29. We're getting closer, and I'm going to say Rick K going one time. Who's going to take it up to 30? Hit that threshold, and let's see. We're going to say Rick K at 29. Stacker Man is at 31 on the beautiful old ASE with pretty tone. I'm telling you, look at that. Don't sleep on this one. That looks nice. All right, Stacker Man going at 31, going one time. Stacker Man at 31, going two times. Let's see if there's another snipe here, Mrs. T.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see. Going once. Good luck, Stacker Man. Going twice. And Garita Oso is here. We've got some Mexican silver too. And sold. Oh, TtheSilverStacker. Another snipe. And I guess I've said it once. I'll say it again. If you want to win something, get those strong bids in. You never know who's lurking in the weeds that might want to snipe, and that was well done. TtheSilverStacker, well done indeed.
You seen it before?
What's that, Mrs. T? Yep, I'm looking at 32 and the word sold.
Oh, are you? Okay, because Tuli and I are seeing Stacker Man's rabbit.
Stacker Man's rabbit?
Yeah.
No, I see TtheSilverStacker and then the word sold. 32. Take a look here. Look on mine. This is the one it goes by. I can't.
I know.
I've got to rely on the one I see in front of me.
Okay.
So see it?
Yep.
Right there?
Okay, so then Tuli, we need to change it then.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
she said ton 32.
You did?
Yeah, right there. Ton 32.
Well, then why do I see this?
I don't know. What are you looking at?
How do I see that one? That one's the winner.
Where?
Oh, she took it off.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay.
All righty. Where were we? $32 on that one. All right. Let's see. That was an American Silver Eagle. Let's go way back. A date that is not one you see as often. 1925. 1925. This is a pretty tone, and this thing looks like it's been in this old flip forever. And there's a little 4 down here. I wonder if somebody paid $4 for this back in the day. Hopefully you're not going to pay $4 for it today. This is a beautiful old piece dollar. And as far as wear, it's in good shape. It's in good shape. Dollar, buck and go all night. And let's see where we go with this one on the piece dollar. I would imagine similar to ASE, maybe even a little bit more, because it's a pretty one. Nice example. And let's see. I don't see a mint mark, so this has got to be Philly. No mint mark. So a Philly piece dollar for your consideration. It's a pretty one. Look at that. All right, William is at 26. Ooh, got to be higher than that. That's for sure. That's below my cost. There we go. Let's see. Well, No IQ is at 30. There we go. Going in the right direction now. And No IQ is at 30, going one time. Hope everybody's having a nice night. And glad you're here with us, Mrs. T. We have over 40 people here.
Yeah.
And did you all see Mrs. T do her silver pour? And we released that video this morning. And oh, I was so proud of her. William bumps it up to 31. And No IQ, you're out now. And you can jump in at 32, bring it up an extra buck or two. William at 31, going two times. And that silver pour was a great, thank you, Perfect Storm. And well, really, Mrs. T did it all. David is at 32, and we've got a little battle going on. And then William, you were at 32, but after David, I saw David first. So right now we're saying David has it at 32, and TuliTuli confirms. And it hasn't been won yet, though. You can still get a bid in. David at 32, going two times. Jump in now, or forever hold your peace. Actually, David will be holding this piece dollar, and it is sold, sold, sold. Oh, I stand corrected. TheSilverStacker will be holding this piece dollar. William, you are right after Tiger. Congratulations, Tiger, on that piece dollar. Now, I've got a piece now that I'm not even sure I should be doing this one. This one is a primo Morgan dollar. I hopefully the camera does it justice. I want you to pay very close to her cheek, pay close attention to her cheek. On a lot of these old piece dollars, they'll be all scratched up. She is looking marvelous. This is about a $70, $75 coin. I would strongly suggest that if whoever buys this is interested in grading it, they do so. The next thing to look for is the breast feathers, which are present. But this side is really the side that gets graded. And this is what you call a stunner. Take a look at the cartwheels. I don't know, call me crazy, but I'm going to just have faith in the group here. We're going to buck and go this one. And this, I don't know, I'm thinking $70, $75 range. You guys be the judge. And oops, let's see. Scratching that. No, it is a Philly. Yeah, no mint mark. If it was a CC, this would be worth thousands and thousands. I don't know how many hundreds of dollars it would be worth, but it's a beauty. I'm not a coin grader. I'm not going to give you a BS grade or anything like that because I'm flat out not a coin grader. But what I can tell you is it is absolutely stunning. It's a real stunner for No IQs at Rick's at 60. This would be one to consider grading. 1896. Woo! Not the, the 1921s are nice, but you see a million of those. And this is the pre-1900. These are the desirable ones. I was worried that we wouldn't have people here that would appreciate it, but it looks like Rick K and No IQ. Rick K's in the lead. We've got several people that appreciate the beautiful, really good shape Morgan dollar. Right now I'm looking at Rick K at 60, which Rick K, if you get it at that, my friend, that's a good price on this stunner. Going two times to Rick K at $60, and going once, going twice. No IQ bumps it up to 75. That was kind of where I was guessing where it needed to be. And let's see if that stands. No IQ at 75, going one time on the Morgan dollar stunner. So Mrs. T, in that book there, make sure you put Morgan dollar stunner. And there we go. Yeah, I don't know what mint state this would be. where it would land in the grading, but it'd be one worthy of consideration. And you can't hear me? Can you hear it? And we're
No.
Looks like my Yeti's on. Maybe it's back. Let's try it.
It says they can hear the music, but we're choppy. Sounds bad. No.
Well, we don't want it on our end. We're not supposed to be hearing the music. That's bad, Mrs. T.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know then. But Tuli says no audio.
How about now? Can you hear me now? Oh, good Lord. All right. Here, the other problem is there's a delay. So, like, I get it working, and then you guys don't. Then to tell me it's not working. Can you hear me now?
Yes,
I hear
yes.
fine. Yes, yes, yes. Whew. All right, here we go. Gordita, edge lettering, Libertad. I showed you the 86 American Silver Eagle earlier. This is the year that started it all out for Mexico, the Mexican silver bullion coin with the edge lettering. This is the one everybody loves. The year that started it all off. It's a good shape too. Look at that. Buck and go, guys. Buck and go. There you go. Buck and go on the Gordita. The little chunky one. There she is. All right. Can you all hear me? Can you see that Gordita? Buck and go. And Mrs. T, I don't see any bids coming in. Oh, what? Rick K is at 15. Let's see where she goes. Ton Tavern's at 20. Let's see where this beautiful Mexican coin goes. William Jones is at 25. And I don't know where we should go next, Mrs. T, on all of this stuff. We have so much. William Jones, no, Ton is at 29. Rick K is the first to 30. This should be closer to 40, 42, something like that on the beautiful old Gordita. 32 says Ton Tavern. And we've got a little bidding war going on. 32. You're approaching my cost now. You're approaching my cost. Let's see where she goes. And maybe the first and last Gordita of the night. I don't know. We'll see. Mm-hmm. We'll see who appreciates Mexican silver. No IQ. Who won the Morgan? Who was that, Mrs. C? That was No IQ. Mm-hmm. No IQ won it. Metally Corrupted is at 35. Hi, Liza. How are you? Liza's here. And Ton Tavern's at 36. Yeah, we should be into the 40s on Gorditas. By the way, I was very lucky to source this one. And I've got a few. But man, they are getting harder and harder to find. I can tell you that. And let me take a look at this, and this, and this, and well, you guys, Mrs. T, say a little something. I've got something to share with a buddy here.
Oh, okay. So you have Metally Corrupted at 37.
Okay.
So that's where it's at right now. Mm-hmm. Appreciate all the bids coming in.
Thanks for taking over, Mrs. T.
No IQ, yes, you were the one that took the Morgan. Sorry, we didn't make that clear.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
it was No IQ.
Okay. No IQ got it?
Yep.
All right. That's for No IQ. All right. I'm back. And, oh, boy, Metally Corrupted, you're going to get a steal here, my friend. Mm-hmm. I think you caught everybody sleeping. I'm going to say going one time, unless they're trying to snipe at the end. that could be the case. Oh, Rick K says that's when the audio went away.
Okay.
Sorry about that. And Mrs. T, we really do need to mess with this system a little bit. And I'm going to say going 2 times. It's a mentally corrupted at $37. Ooh, good luck finding one of those on eBay or on a coin shop or a coin show. And I guess that's the only place in town to find a $37 Mexican gordita. Here we go. And sold. Mentally corrupted. You got a steal there, my friend.
Wow.
A real steal. All right.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations on that one. We haven't done Mexican silver. Oh, no, we just did we haven't done vintage.
Yeah.
I've got something. Is Tiger still here? I've got something Tiger will really like. Look at this guy. This is the old A-mark round. This one is kind of proof-like in some ways, and must have been a nice brand new planchette when they made this one. 1983. A good year, Mrs. T. A good year indeed. Let's put that out there. Vintage silver. Let's see how our vintage silver is going to go today. And buck and go. Buck and go. Why not? Why not? Remember when we used to start off with like set prices all the time?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess we can go back to that somewhere down the road, but I kind of like the buck and go format just to kind of see where things will land. I've kind of gotten used to it. And Henry Hicks, oh, Tiger, don't even say that. Once you buy it, you could do whatever you want, but I might have to have you sign a contract if you buy it, because I do not want that old piece of history that is 40 years old to be thrown in the crucible. All right, that coffee is hitting the spot. All right. Now, William is at 30. Ooh, way low, way low. Let's see, guys. We have over 40 people here, and William's taking it. Mentally corrupted, yes. Shipping is $5, and it doesn't matter if you buy one thing or 20 things. It's just $5, so it's not $5. People have asked that before. Is it $5 for everything I buy? No. Just $5, and I'll ship it all, whether you buy one piece or 15 or whatever. Yep. There you go. Henry Hicks knows a bargain when he sees it. And look at that. Hey, Mark, these are highly collectible. And if you don't have that 83 year, or you just want a nice piece of old vintage silver, oh, no worries. Thanks for asking. We're looking at William at 32. And let's see where she lands. I'm going to say, oh, no, wait. TuliTuli says Joe at 32. Joe at Henry's at 33.
I think she meant Jones.
Oh, that torch, Henry. Tiger, you messing with those hot torches? Henry at 33. Yeah, I bought a new torch. I haven't tried it yet. The one I bought is supposed to burn way hotter. Oh, no worries. Way hotter than the torch I currently have. So we'll see. And Mrs. T, what did it feel like messing with that 2,000 degrees silver, like 1,900 and something degrees?
Yeah.
Hot. Put it that way. Henry Hicks at 33, going once, going twice. Sniper time, guys. And Liza, you're out. Henry's got it at 33 and sold. Oh, Liza, just after. Sorry, Liza. I'm looking at Henry at 33 on my end, and you are just after Henry. You got it, my man. Wow. $33 on that one. But Liza, I'll tell you what I'll do. I give you another chance, and this one's even a little more rare. The 89. I've seen the 80s, plenty of the 86s and 85s. 89 is more on the rare side. And here's another chance on this one right here. Here we go. Let's get this light maybe there. How's that work? Does that make a difference at all? I'm always messing with stuff. Yeah. Should just leave it alone, right, Mrs. C? All right, a buck and go on the 89 vintage round from A-Mark, 1989. Feeling fine. We were in high school, remember, Mrs. C? Senior year. All right, Henry's at 25. See if he can take down another one. Liza was interested. Let's see if she jumps in or anybody else. And right now we're below my cost, so we'll see. Hopefully somebody else will jump in and turn that light just a little bit. There we go. Brighten things up. TtheSilverStacker gets lead in mind from what? Yeah. Trying to say Tiger's been eating lead paint? What? He's smarter than that. Ton Tavern is at 28, going one time. Williams at 30. All right, they're waking up now, Mrs. T. A 1989 harder date to get. I didn't show the other side. There you go. That's good shape. Good shape. There we go. The tough to get 1989. That might have been the last year of those. I don't remember seeing any 1990s. Either that or they switched over and stopped putting the year on them. I do know that at some point in time. All right, Liza at 32 going one time. Liza at 32 going two times and going once, going twice, and sold. And Liza, nice one. $32 on vintage silver. Oh, let's see. I don't know who might like this. All right, we're going to do something cool. We're going to do something vintage. And it's kind of early in the night for this, but what the heck? We are going to do JM bars. Johnson Matthey. But I want you to take a look here, guys. You've got consecutive serial numbers C527982 and 983. You've got beautiful JM bars, and I'm going to handle them very carefully there. Consecutive bars. So what you're going to pay is one money for both bars. Consecutive. So this will be, gosh, I don't know where it's going to be, but you're going to get both bars. And dare I do it? Oh, why the heck not? Buck and go on consecutive vintage bars. If this doesn't wake people up, I have no idea what will. Very cool old mirror bars there. And Henry is on 40. And don't forget, that's $20 a bar. You're getting both bars. I do not have the heart to separate these bars that have been together for Lord knows how long. You got 982 and 983 right there. Consecutive serial numbers. Spokane knows at $50. That's only $25. That's like basically spot price. No IQs at 70. We're going in the right direction. And there you go. 70 bucks. And let's see if Tiger or anybody else is interested in consecutive serial numbers. Highly desirable, not easy to find. The bid is on both bars. So right now, No IQ's got both bars for 70 bucks.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, like I said, I don't have the heart to separate those bars. And I'm going to say No IQ at $70. And $35 each on consecutive. Tyler, just how you commented, just put a number and that's all there is to it. And then we can settle up afterwards. If you look down below, I accept Venmo, CashApp, and my number one payment method is PayPal. And for over a year, I have just trusted people to show up, bid, and then pay me after the auction. And you know what? Putting my trust in people from around the country has paid off because most people do the right thing and they pay. And then we go on to the next auction. All right, where are we at? No IQ at 70. Going one time. No IQ. Man, that's for both bars. At 70, going two times. And No IQ is going to get the steal of the night. Going once, going twice, and sold. Congratulations. Whoa. Oh boy, there was a snipe. Ton Tavern Stacker jumped in at $72. Kevin Cole was after the clock. $72. Oh, sorry about that, No IQ, but Ton took him. And Tiger tried, but he was just a buck too low. A ton got it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you what, if you want, here you go. Here's your last chance at consecutives. You got 79 and 80 right here. We're going to run it back. 2 more bars, 2 more consecutive numbers. C527979 and 980. All right, guys, buck and go on these. Yep, the last one sold for 72.
72.
And let's see. Kevin Call is here. Hi, Kevin. And let's see what these go for. Henry Hicks starts us off at 60. That's $30 a bar.
Mm-hmm.
Again, you're getting both bars for one money. And I move that, Mrs. T. That irritated me all night. Move that cord. And here's the problem. I'm going to mess with this cord.
Yeah.
Something bad's going to happen.
Don't.
And I'm going to be very upset. All right. I think I did it. Can you guys still hear me after messing with that cord? Henry Hicks at 60?
Wow.
Woo-wee!
Bargain prices.
Yeah. Bargain prices indeed. All right, guys. Are you all going to try to snipe at the end and risk it? Or are you going to put in a stronger bid? Kay says, do not touch it.
Yeah.
I just touched the cord. I think if you guys can still hear me, I think I'm safe. And I'm saying Henry Hicks might have the steal of the night. Loud and clear. All right, 2 times to Henry Hicks. Henry, these guys could have had these consecutive bars. And I'm going to say Henry Hicks at 60. And Central Michigan jumps in at 62. And Kevin's at 67. All right. Now people are Tiger Ear still low. Kevin Call has him at 67. Henry almost had him at 60. Kevin all at 67. And let's see if there's a snipe, if there's another bid. Either way, Kevin Call 67 going one time. Kevin Call 67 going 2 times. Oh, this is another bargain of the night on consecutive serial numbers for vintage like this. Going once, going twice, and with 71, Kevin Call. A flurry of bids just came in. I'm looking at Tiger at 76 right now.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going Tiger at 76, going one time. Tiger, Kevin responds at 78. So Kevin at 78 going one time. Kevin at 78 going 2 times. And let's see what Tiger does. Going once, going twice, and sold. Oh, El Tigre. Oh boy, Tiger lost out on the last one. He wouldn't be denied on this one.
Mm-hmm.
And there you go, Mrs. T. Got it, indeed. And let's see. All right, well, since those went, should I, Mrs. T? Oh, what the heck? All right, so some of you might think, oh man, I just missed that one. I missed it by a few bucks. Last chance. Last chance. These are in the plastic packages. A055693-694 in the plastic. And before you say it, no, Tiger, this plastic is flame resistant. It does not melt. And so don't even think about it. Buck and go on the consecutive JM in the original plastic. There you go. Pristine. Put them straight into a capsule and they will be perfect. Kevin Call's at 55. Henry Hicks is at 61.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I'll take a sip of my coffee. I'm getting down to the end here. While you guys battle it out. Here we go. In a plastic.
Yeah.
Put them straight in a capsule. Be good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Consecutive.
Yeah. They're nice. Mm-hmm.
The melting point of that plastic is 6,000 degrees. Your furnace doesn't go that high, Tiger. And we have Kevin Call at 65. And there goes the coffee, Mrs. T. All done there. All right. Liza says Tiger had that last one.
Yeah.
Let's see. Though that we're looking at Kevin at 65 going one time. Tiger is talking about 7 stacks. Hi, 7 stacks. 67 to 7 stacks. And these two are in plastic, ready to put in capsules and put in your guardhouse for Silverstruck's guardhouse box challenge. That would be nice to put those in your guardhouse box. Tuli knows all about that. She has a nice guardhouse box going, and 7 stacks going 2 times at $67. Wow. I wouldn't be surprised if a little flurry of activity comes at the very end, Mrs. T.
Yeah.
Because this is lower. Oh, Fazekas is at 68. Kevin Call is at 71. And we've got to start our countdown over again. Tiger is the current leader at 73. All right, guys, here's your mission. Prevent Tiger from getting these because he's going to melt that plastic right with the silver. We don't want that. Tiger is at 73. Kevin Call had 71. Tiger backed it up at 73. Tiger at 73 going one time. Sherry! Hey! How's it going, Sherry? Hey, I've been texting you. I was worried that either you lost your phone or you were sick or you didn't like me anymore. Or I don't know. Starting to develop a complex, Sherry. going once. And 7 stacks jumps in at 74. 7 stacks at 74 going one time. Tiger responds at 75. Tiger at 75. Everybody's going after these now. And we're going to say 2 times to Tiger at 75. Last fair warning. Sherry, we like to see you soon. And we'll talk later. But yeah. Going once. Going twice. And sold. And I am looking above the sold sign. And I'm looking at 7 at 76. And then Kevin Call at 77. Kevin Call at 77. Nice buy. Nice buy indeed. All righty. Whew. That was intense on that. Sherry, hope you're doing well. And I'll tell you what. Are you ready for a giveaway, Mrs. T?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Right, more silver. That was pretty intense. Let's cool down by giving away some free silver. Winner, winner, winner. Mrs. T writes on these. And I'll tell you what, a little gram of silver added to your bag. Why not? You guys could start a little collection. You don't even have to take it out of the little package. You could just have little bragging rights. Whoever has the most of these grams is a winner by the end of the year. Here's the commercial for GAW number 2. Don't forget to join my Remind group. It's really easy. All you have to do is text this number, 81010, this message. All right, Sherry, I got you. Monday morning, we'll see you. We'll talk about the time, and whatever's best for you, we'll make work for us. Looking forward to seeing you. And this message, this crazy message, at AGH3AB. And as a matter of fact, Tuli was kind enough to even put a link right in the comments. Use that link, join my Remind group, and usually about a half hour or so before my auctions, I'll send you a little reminder.
And then are you going to get closest to the spelling, or is it going to be?
Spelling?
Yeah.
All right.
As you can.
I'll tell you what. Let's be loose on the spelling.
Okay.
But as long as it looks like the word.
Okay.
We're gonna make a judgment call. Somebody might be upset about this, but I'm a world's worst speller, so I'm not going to hold you to exact spelling.
Okay. In
Mrs. T's first silver pour, we talked about, and we showed a little video even about monarch butterflies. They migrate to spend winters in what Mexican state? And they're smarter than we are, Mrs. T.
Yes.
Because they go down to this state where it's nice and warm, but believe it or not, they're up high in the mountains where people won't mess with them.
Yes.
And let's see what the spelling is. What Mexican state? So, oh boy. Now, Yucatan is like a region. Oh, I see the right answer. Ooh-wee.
Oh.
Almost spelled correctly too.
Yeah.
We've got some
It is spelled, I think. Right?
Michoacan.
Mm-hmm.
Michoacan, Mexico. There we
Yes.
go. That is the correct answer. The first person I saw it, let's see, Monarch, Yucatan, Brazil, Mexico. I saw Perfect Storm.
Perfect Storm.
And
Perfect Storm.
then
You
Rick
changed it.
K.
Uh-huh.
And Kevin Call will say that Michoacan. Okay, forgot the
Michoacan.
C, but we'll accept that.
And then
Kevin Call
Fasicas.
and Fasicas.
Yay.
Congratulations, guys. And
Congratulations.
we've actually been to Morelia and Michoacan in Mexico. A beautiful state. We didn't go up to the mountains. We actually were there in the summertime. So at that point in time, the Monarchs would have been in this region. And they go all the way into Canada, Mrs. T. From Mexico, like thousands of miles. It's incredible.
They do.
All right. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? We did a butterfly question.
Yep.
All right, guys. Mrs. T's first ever silver pour right here. This is the first good one. The first one came out kind of like a turd, and and it was a heck of an effort. But this is the first salvageable one. 2.4 ounces, stamped herself by Mrs. T. And yeah, she only took out one finger when stamping. And thankfully that was after I stopped holding the little stamp. And it wasn't my finger that got busted. 2.4 ounces. This is number one, my friends. Number one. Can you even see the stamp, Mrs. T? And there you go. The beautiful Monarch butterfly. Pure silver 999. How many ounces? Oh, where's that certificate of authenticity?
Right, number one.
Yeah, there you go. We'll show this off. She even crossed out artist, TtheSilverStacker. She put Mrs. T and the date.
Well, I have to get my
and
card.
So if you wind up with this one, I mean, you even have the video provenance. You could always just look back. You saw the exact moment that butterfly was born. And what the heck, Mrs. T? What do you think? Start at 1,000, 2,000?
Oh no.
How about buck and go? Buck and go.
That's fine.
On the shiny Monarch number one. Buck and go. Tuli puts in a solid bid. Rick K is right there. Perfect Storm. Let's see where this one goes. Rick K is at 80, and this one will go down in history.
Yep.
As Mrs. T's. Mrs. T, what a big honor.
It is.
You have a lot of people interested.
Yeah.
Several people. 7 Stacks is in there in the lead right now at the moment. And let's see where it goes. Rick K is at 90. We'll see where she lands. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. $90 is where we're at right now.
Wow, like I said,
you get the silver, you get the provenance. Rick K is at 95. Actually, that was a backup bid, and there you go. Monarch number one. Very cool. Very cool piece.
And again, the time that the pours go. So anybody that pours, and you have quite a few of them on the channel, right now in the auction. I mean, I know now what it goes, right? I mean, all that work. Yeah, it is. It's a lot. It's more goes into it than meets the eye. Rick K is at 110. Mrs. C, Rick K is at 110. Tuli, I'm not sure if the toner is coming out tonight. It'll depend on how this one goes. Actually, this one's going pretty well. There's a good chance. There's a good chance. Rick K is at 110, and Mrs. T's first silver pour, the first salvageable one at least. Yeah, instead of the turd one, right? When you said it's a turd. Yeah, it just kind of came out, but it's all good. Rick K coming in strong at 110, and I'm gonna say going one time to Rick K. Wow. Let's see if there's any snipes. Any snipes. And I got some marching orders. Maybe Mrs. K wants it. I'm not sure. Let's see. TuliTuli is at 115. There's a little challenge at 110.
TuliTuli saying that price is too low. Mrs. T worked too hard on that one. And Rick Hay responds at 125, Mrs. T. And let's see if Fasicus or anybody else is kind of lurking in the weeds there. And I'm going to say Rick Hay at 125 going one time. And Rick Hay at 125. Speaking, you know what? All I had to do is speak his name. And there he is. And Fasicus is the one that actually gave a little inspiration and encouraged me to encourage you. And you said yes. And we're looking at Fasicus at 130. Rick Hay, you're out right now. Fasicus is doing a backup of 136, one of his famous unorthodox numbers to scare people away. Let's see if it works. We're looking at Fasicus right now at 130 going one time. So the bid would have to be, let's see, over 136. And you could do, let's see, nice indeed. Fasicus at 130 going two times. Let's see if there's a snipe. Going once. So the snipe would have to be $5 over 136. It'd have to be 141. That's where Tiger is at. Oh boy. And then Tiger responds immediately. We've got a battle going on. And Rick Hay is right in there. Uh-oh, Mrs. T. Oh, this is getting exciting. It's pretty fun to see people appreciating. Fasicus is not going to be denied, my friends. When he makes up his mind, he is very, very difficult to beat. And where are we at? Rick Hay at one. No, Fasicus has got it at 186. And Rick Hay had a bid in the middle there. Toy World at 186, TuliTuli says. And think fast, guys. We're counting down, going one time. And Mrs. T, you've got to be feeling very, very honored at this point in time.
I'm like, I did not expect, it like this, but it was good. I mean, it felt good to pour it.
Oh, that's right. We bought those ugly Philharmonics from Fasicus.
Yeah.
He was happy to get rid of them. We were happy to melt them. Yeah. And it was a win-win.
Yeah. Meet some
Man,
really
it's going to come right back at you.
Yeah.
And Rick's thinking about it. And if you ever want to see Fasicus and meet him, check out one of our local coin shows here in Northwest Indiana or Illinois. Going one time, going two times, and it's looking like Fasicus at 186 and sold. Woo-wee! All righty. Wow, that was exciting. And thank you, Fasicus. Thank you, everybody else, for bidding. And
that is
Mrs. T, Tuli was asking about the toned one. What do you think?
Yeah, so those were the two that I had on the video.
Yeah, so go for it.
The toned. Oh, it's so pretty.
Is that a yes or no?
Yes. Go.
Okay. I don't want to. All right. Tuli, there you go. And I have to say, I think the color on the video was a little more vivid because we were outside and not under artificial light. I always like to do that, weather permitting, whenever I'm able. And do you have a card for this? A certificate of authenticity? Here you go. Toned Monarch number 2.3. Mrs. T will have to get her own cards if this keeps up. And Mrs. T, I don't know. What do you think? You seem like you like the experience enough that you might keep it up.
Yeah, I do. Like I said, it's just really, really fun to be creative in that way, It
is.
So to make something out of coins.
Buck and go. There you go. TuliTuli, here's your chance. Fasicus, Tiger, Rick Hay. This one's got a lot of character, has some little nooks and crannies, some color in it. You got a little purple, a little turquoise. And let's put her right there. Let's put her right there and leave her. Henry's at 90, getting us started with a good, strong bid. Henry, maybe putting a hammer down. And let's see if that takes it. Oh, no. Rick Hay is right there at 135 on the toned one. And I know TuliTuli expressed interest. We'll see where this one lands. The toned Monarch.
Yeah.
Or maybe Fasikas wants number 1 and number 2 and just, keep it going. Just like those consecutive numbered JM bars. Maybe he wants consecutive numbered Mrs. T pours. Oh, Henry Hicks is coming in strong. TuliTuli's at 150.
Yeah.
Henry's at 140. And let's see who will take this one. TuliTuli is at 150. Thank you so much, TuliTuli, for your Tiger wants the turd.
Yeah, no.
I
so
think,
we didn't number the turd is called the turd. Yeah, I mean it stayed with that.
That's a bad name for that piece. We'll just toss that in our silver stack, and that'll just kind of be a little memento. But
yeah,
I wouldn't put like your name on that.
No.
As far as an artist,
you
put your name on something that you're proud of.
Yeah.
And that would be more like as a novelty.
Mm-hmm. Cannot handle the turd.
All right, we're looking at TuliTuli at 150 going one time. Henry Hicks, thank you for your strong bidding.
Mm-hmm.
We better find some fractional for Henry Hicks because he loves his fractional. We're going, let's see. T stands for terrible. It stands for tenacious. Tiger jumps in at 156 or 166. Tiger is, why did I say Tiger? Fasikas. Fasikas is at 166. Oh boy, we've got a battle. Rick K 162. I think we're looking at the high bid of 176 to Fasikas with a backup of 186. Well, so 176 is the current lead at this point in time. Rick K says, y'all killing me here. Fasikas, I'm telling you, man. Let's see. Fasikas at 176 going one time. Fasikas at 176. He's gonna Nancy Kerrigan somebody over here. Going two times at 176 is in the lead right now. Yep.
He wants a silverback.
And putting in some major backup bids. TuliTuli is at 191. Fasikas is at 196. And Tuli says, oof.
Yeah.
Let's see. So the winning bid right now is Fasikas at 196. And we've got a backup bid. So I'm saying Fasikas at 196. That's higher than the number one, isn't it, Mrs. T?
Yeah, because the number one was 186.
All right. We're going number Fasikas two times. And Toy World at 196 says TuliTuli. Going once, going twice, and sold. All right, Fasikas, I think at 196. Yes. Congratulations, my friend. And thank you to everybody else who did. All right, Mrs. T, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Give it a shot.
Well, those were going to be just what I wanted to. Okay. Well, I don't know. I guess I don't know.
Oh, this one you're keeping, right?
Yeah. I'm keeping.
All right. So those. What do you think? Yes or no? Your option.
What's next? They're all here.
Yeah, we're all here. We are. The people are in suspense.
Okay.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here we go. Mrs. T was messing around with crazy colors and stuff like that. And crazy technique. And what's that, Mrs. T?
No, that one.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here you go. You have a monarch. For those of you who know, their monarchs have that orange color. For those of you who missed out earlier, this one, I don't think this one even has a certificate of authenticity. This one is 2.3 ounces. There it is, Mrs. T, stamped right on it. The O came out a little sideways there. The O is laying down.
Yeah. So, the creative part is the color to that, or the toning.
Yeah.
And look at that. It's just
it's unique, Mrs. T.
It is.
All right. Buck and go. Buck and go. And let's see where she lands. For those of you who missed out earlier, if you like the Monarch with the whole idea, Rick Hayes at $100. The whole idea was to try to make that one with that orange color. I think you did pretty well.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So
ooh, Kevin from the Coin Hunt is coming in strong at 160 on the uniquely toned butterfly, the uniquely toned Monarch, kind of realistic there. And can you see the orange color on your screens wherever you're at?
Yes.
Cranky is saying, hi, Cranky, gorgeous piece. And this is the one, Mrs. T, you were so satisfied as, let's see, you don't have to be a member to participate. Member for 5 months. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Congrats on my first pours, Mrs. T. Yay!
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right. Woo! We're at TuliTuli at 175 on this piece. Rick Cass says, damn it, Kevin, I didn't text you for competition. Oh, man.
I didn't tell you to come over here.
All right, where are we at? TuliTuli at 175. I'm going to say going one time. TuliTuli at 175, going 2 times. TuliTuli at 175, going once, going twice, and Facecas is at 180. Oh, lordy. Rick Hayes jumping in there. TuliTuli is jumping in there. And you're not going to see another piece like this on the planet, my friends. Not poured by a woman. And TuliTuli is, I think, the only other female silver pour artist that I know of, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Let's see. We're looking at Toy World at 196, going one time. Toy World at 196, going 2 times. Mrs. T, I think they like your stuff.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I'm just not playing around, but trying to be creative.
Experimenting.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Going once.
Really happy. Mm-hmm.
Going twice. TuliTuli is hurting. And sold. Facecas at 196 is unstoppable.
Wow.
All right.
Well, it's a beauty.
It is.
Yes.
All right, Mrs. T.
Yeah.
Go for it.
And then
we've got a lot of people that have a lot of interest. All right, you guys ready for this one?
Okay.
Are you ready? I don't know if you guys can handle this one. Mrs. T was messing around with that tone. And like I said, guys, I don't know if you can handle this. Look at this one. You've got all kinds of colors in there. You've got all kinds of character there. This is 2.4 ounces, number 4, stamped Mrs. T.
Mm-hmm.
And Henry is already at 100 before I've even put it down on the holder here. Oh, I wish you guys could see this beautiful purple. I don't know how to change the light. Can you see the purple?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if I tone it down a little bit.
Yeah, just go a little bit. Here you go.
Hey, does that help? Can you see the purple in it? Can you see the turquoise? Can you see all the character?
That's 4.
This is number 4 right here. This is number 4, my friends. 7 stacks is at 110.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm trying to get as much color in there as possible. I'll zoom in. Can you see the color? This.
Where's the timer?
Oh, Rick, weren't you saying you don't like the timer?
Yeah. Where's the timer?
Henry Hicks is at 115.
Yeah.
On this beautiful piece here with purple. Well, I don't know if you could call this one a monarch when it's got all those crazy colors, but it's nice variety. Henry Hicks, this is number 4, and Henry Hicks is at 115. And let's see where she lands. We'll see where the interest is. And all right, Henry Hicks might take this at 115, Mrs. T.
Yeah.
I like the colors in this one.
And again, this was a different technique. And so, looking at the
Rick says he doesn't like it because it's tarnished. I think he's trying to scare people away, Mrs. T. All right.
It's a different, the technique was different on this one.
Yeah. All right. TuliTuli is at 125 on this one. And Rick K is at 145 on this one. Oh boy, we got a battle going.
Yeah, we do.
We have a battle. We've got some folks who tried for the earlier ones and were not successful. Facecas ran away with number 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Let's see. Rick K is in the lead at 155, and let's see if it holds up. Rick K at 155, going one time. Rick K. Oh, TuliTuli bumps it up to 160. Rick K, you've got to be at 165 or higher. And we'll see where she goes. TuliTuli at 160, going one time. TuliTuli, Rick's thinking about it. Don't think too long. Oh, look who's here. Facecas is at 166 with a backup bid. And can you color the turd and round all brown? No, wouldn't do that. We're going to keep that all natural. Toy World at 166. Let's see where this one lands.
Yeah.
Toy World Facecas at 166, going one time. See if there's another bid. Facecas at 166, going two times. And Facecas at 166, going once, going twice, and sold. All righty. Woo! All right. Wow. Facecas is en fuego.
Yes.
Mrs. C, look at that.
Yeah.
It's a pretty one.
That is, I am very, very humbled. This is
really, really nice
yes.
people to come out and bid. And I didn't say sold. I said gone, but okay. All right, there we go. And so Mrs. T, no, you want to hold on to that one? All right. Let's show everybody just for the heck of it.
This one's mine.
Mrs. T says, nope, we're holding on to this one.
This is mine.
And take a look at this one, guys. This one's all colored in the natural light. It looks even better. You've got turquoise, you've got purple, the whole thing.
Yeah.
And this was number 5. She's keeping this at 2.9 ounces, but there's the beauty. But anyway, Mrs. T, you put that one.
Thank you.
And definitely thank you to everybody who did. And I think you did very well, Mrs. T.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right. Woo. All right, guys. Let's do.
Thank you, everyone.
Man, I don't even know where to go from here.
Yeah.
Gold is at like an all-time high. And how about the cutest little gold piece you've ever seen? Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. And Newt says he understands why you want to keep that one, Mrs. T.
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh, 1/20th ounce. Gold piece. You got Winnie on both sides. There he's got a little pot of honey. And I don't know, he kind of resembles somebody I've seen recently. I'm not going to name any names. Let's see. Winnie the Pooh, 1/20th ounce gold. This should be well over $100 on collectible gold like this. Well over, probably closer to 140-ish or so. Buck and go on Winnie the Pooh. I don't know. Maybe we'll lose money on Winnie the Pooh, Mrs. T.
Maybe.
I don't know. Who knows? There's only one way to find out. I know what we paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
And let me, Henry Hicks is at 60, and very sweet little piece there. Gold is at like, what, $2,200 an ounce?
Uh-huh.
But you also have the collectability factor because this is Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So Winnie the Pooh fans, you're admiring that piece you're holding on to? I don't blame you.
Just every piece
it's
is unique, you know, so that's why.
Newt's at 90 on Winnie. That's way less than what we paid for it. Remember, Mrs. T, we bought this at the coin show. I think we paid, yeah, we might lose on this one. I just liked it because it was Winnie the Pooh. And I thought we might have some Winnie fans here. Newt's at 100.
Mm-hmm.
And so the next bid would have to be at 105. And it's still actually still below what we paid for it. I kind of like the collectability.
Yeah.
But, all right. Well, no, Newt at 100. Newt at 100. Ton Tavern is at 105 on Winnie the Pooh. Highly collectible. And let me see. I think it might have had a year on it. 120. It says. I think it says Disney on it. I don't know. My eyes aren't that good anymore, Mrs. T.
Yeah.
There you go. Little Winnie is a cute little sucker. Newt's at 110. Still below our cost. And there's over 50 people here watching, hanging out. They saw the high drama, the butterfly drama.
The monarchs.
The monarch.
And Rick K, I will definitely keep pouring. He says, see my marriage, pour more. But and there's other things coming up too.
Oh yeah, we've got some ideas for Mrs. T.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Newt's at 110. Ooh, Newt, I think you're gonna get a bargain here, my friend, below my cost. Newt at 110, going 2 times. You win some, you lose some. And Newt's going to get a good deal here.
Yeah.
A nice piece for a little aspiring gold collector. Going once. Oh, Fasikas jumps in at 116. Fasikas is at 116. Steve S. tried. Newt's at 115. I think Fasikas was the first to 116 on what I'm seeing. So the next bid would need to be 121. Fasikas has it at 116. The next bid would have to be 121, which would, I kid you not, be less than what I paid for it, for the little Winnie. I guess I paid up for Winnie. You ever watched? I haven't seen those cartoons on in a long time. But then again, we're out of that world. Our kids are older.
Yeah.
Newt is at 125, going 1 time, and Fasikas is at 130 immediately. 131 to be exact. He likes those $6 bits. So Newt, you'd have to be at 136. The retail on this was pretty high for us for that collectability factor. All right, I'm going to go Fasikas at 131, going 1 time. Let's see if Newt jumps in there one more time. Maybe tries a snipe. Not sure. And going once. Fasikas knows the value of these things. Going twice, and Newt jumps in at 136, and so here we go. Yeah. We got a heck of a battle. Ton Tavern was right after Newt. Fasikas responds immediately. Mm-hmm. Toy World at 141, going 1 time. Toy World Fasikas at 141, going 2 times. And Mike for Democracy says only $5 more. Going once, going twice, and sold. I'm looking at Fasikas at 141. Congratulations on Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. Okay. Winnie the Pooh. All right, we're going to do something fun here. Congratulations, Fasikas. Killing it tonight. Yeah. We are going to do, lower that, shake the whole thing. Here we go. All right. People are wondering, was that a soda pop or was that it's Miller Lite?
No, that's a LaCroix.
All right. Here we go. You got the whole collection here. 1 ounce, half ounce, quarter ounce, 1/10 and 1/20 on the 2023 Mexican Libertads. Proof. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's start off with the 1/20 ounce on this gorgeous set here. And, you know, had I had a chance, I might have, for some reason, you know what? Doggone it. Now my camera's not working. I guess I'll just have to manipulate it. I don't want to mess with the camera any more than I have to. So let me just hold it out here. Can you guys see? 1/20. Oh, there it is. There's the focus. 1/20 of an ounce Mexican silver Libertad. Buck and go. Buck and go. The whole set is up for grabs.
Yeah.
We're starting with the 1/20 and we're going to go from there. Starting with the 1/20 of an ounce. There we go. Oh, there's my camera's working again. See, all I have to do is mess with it enough. Although we made it blurry. What the?
It was in and then it refocused.
Let's see. Let's see if it focuses.
So you're selling them all together?
No. One at a time.
Oh.
One at a time.
Well, that's what they're all asking.
We're selling the whole set, but one coin at a time.
Oh, they're asking.
Sorry about the confusion, guys. I'm busy messing with this dang camera. And let me zoom out a little bit.
Okay, so they all wanted 5 pieces at once.
Well, should we do 5 pieces at once?
Well, yeah. Don't they all go together?
Well,
because that's what they were asking.
Well, I don't know if people can handle that. I guess that
piece by piece.
That would prevent, like, so if you won the 1/20 and then you lost the 1/10, then you'd be upset.
Right, yeah.
All right, guys.
Someone's like, I double dare you.
Here's what I'm going to do. You know, I've got customers that have shown us a lot of love and good folks on this community that have shown us a lot of love. We'll do that. What the heck?
Yeah. And they want to know, are they proofs?
Yeah, these are proofs, guys. You've got the 1/20. You've got the 1/10.
Okay.
Then you got the 1/4.
Okay.
Then you have the half. Oops, what the heck? I'm freaking the wrong thing up here. And then you got the half. And then you have the full ounce. All right, guys, here's your chance. Entire collection by request. I hope I don't regret this. Oh boy. I probably would have made a lot more money if I would have done it piece by piece. But you know what? The people have spoken.
Yeah.
And
okay, there you go, guys.
Are you on their side, Mrs. C?
Yeah, because it goes together.
It does. You're right. All right, there you go. Starting out at 100 is below my cost. But there you go. Starting out at 100 is below my cost. But there you go. Ton is at 120. Riquet is at 130. You've got a beautiful little piece of history there. And I'm not even sure of the mintage on these yet. It might be super, super minuscule. But I mean, like the 1 ounce alone is like a $75, $80 coin. Knox is at 155. Ton is at 170.
Yeah.
And away we go.
Is there a 3/4?
No, they don't make a 3/4. This is it. This is the whole shebang. 1/20, 1/10, quarter, half, and full ounce, all in beautiful condition in capsules. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. 2023, this year's, and you guys are looking at a nice set right there. Yes, 2023.
Yeah.
7 stacks is at 175, and you got the whole set. You don't have to go buy them piece by piece.
Mm-hmm.
You got the whole set at 7 stacks is at 175 going one time. 7 stacks is at 175 going 2 times. Oh boy, that's a heck of a deal right there. Go try to find those on eBay or on one of the bullion sites. I mean, you're going to be paying $75-$80 just for the full one. 7 at 170. Oh, TuliTuli's at 180 on the whole set. And Ton Tavern is at 180 behind Tuli. So you'd have to be at 185 or higher on the set. TuliTuli's got it at 180. And going one time. Tuli, if I were you, I would try to find a box for that.
Yeah.
And get a nice little, and I did that before a couple years ago. I don't know if they're still out there to be found, but you buy yourself a nice little wooden box, stick them all in there, and then boom, got the whole set. TuliTuli at 180, going once, going twice, and sold. Oh, lordy. No IQ at 190. No IQ at 190. Sorry, TuliTuli. That is a snipe for the ages. A nice set there for $190. Under 200. See what I do for my people, Mrs. T. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Congratulations on that nice set right there. All right. Let's keep with the Libertad theme.
Nice.
And we're going to go something like this. You got a 1/10 ounce. 1/10 ounce from last year. And let's see if we can zoom out. We'll do this. We'll do that. Go there. We'll go here. 1/10 ounce. These are not proof. Not proof, but BU perfect condition. 1/10 ounce. Buck and go. But before you make your mind up, I want to direct your attention right down here. The mintage on these, 4,850 on the planet. Henry Hicks is the fractional guy. 1/10 ounce, less than 5,000 of these. Oh Lord, as I hit my camera, were made. And there's probably more than 5,000 Libertad fans in the state of Indiana alone, let alone the entire world. And there you go. Henry is at 20, and that's a good price. $20 on the 1/10 low mintage. Whoops. And what mintage? With that mintage, you definitely sold it low. This one right here. 4,850, still going. You can still bid. Henry's got it. And by the way, you may never get this chance again, because I mean, with that few made, going one time. Still not sold yet. Henry at $20, going 2 times. Oh boy, Henry, you might get the steal of the night. Going once. Going twice, and sold. Henry Hicks. Nice job on that one. You ready for a mind blower? Here we go. Oh, Eric, too late. Kevin, too late. Here is the 1/20th, the little guy. Look at that mintage. Even less. 4,500 last year on the whole planet made. Buck and go on that one. You're bidding on a 1/20th ounce Libertad. Definitely not the silver content. It's only 1/20th of an ounce, but you're bidding on the fact, and you're buying on the fact that the mintage is only 4,500 on the planet ever made in 2022. Henry Hicks, 25, going one time. And Henry Hicks to match the 1/10. TuliTuli is at $30. TuliTuli is at $30. And we're going, Henry's at 31 on the super low mintage. And let's see, Henry at 31 going one time. Henry at 31 going 2 times. Going once. Going twice. And sold. All right, let's do another one. Whoops, 1/20th of an ounce. The little guys. There you go. 4,500 made. And actually, I think I'm going to put another one back for myself. We'll get rid of that one. Put that over here. And there you go. Buck and go. Sweet peas. Mintage 4,500 on the planet.
So you have.
And Henry's at 15.
Yeah.
Just went for 31. Mike is at 25 on the 1/20th ounce. 25 is the high bid. Going one time. Previous one just went for 31. 25 going two times. Mike for democracy. Going once. Going twice. Oh, Tuli jumps in at 30. Tuli jumps in at 30 going one time. Oh, and she backs it up at 32. Tuli at 30 going two times. And TuliTuli's got it at 32. Kevin matched the 32, but he'd have to be 33 to get it because Tuli already beat him to 32. Going once. Going twice. Oh, Kevin is at 33. Kevin's at 33. Don't ask me where I got these. I got a hookup. And I'll tell you what. It's a connection that is a very good one. And these come from Mexico City. Going two times to Kevin Cole at $33. Going once. Going twice. And sold. Ooh, looks like there was a flurry at the end. Kevin got it at $36, Mrs. T.
Yeah.
Kevin at 36. All right, last one of these little fractional of the night. Back to the 1/10 ounce at $48.50 is the mintage. 4,850 is the mintage on these 2022s. Buck and go. You guys started off while I take a sip of H2O.
So this is the
1/10 ounce.
Okay.
BU. Beautiful. 2022.
No, that's a place we haven't visited, Mexico City, in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. Next time we go, I want to go to the Casa de Moneda de Mexico. The Mexican Mint. All right. We're looking at Mike on the 1/10 going one time. And the mintage 4,850 going to, I wonder why they didn't just make an even 5,000, but that's what they did. And I'm going to say Mike going once, going twice, and sold. All right, Mike, there you go. All right, let's throw out another gordita. Here we go. Oops. Let's do it right here. Look at that. 1982. Very shiny. And both sides. Good condition. You got the edge lettering. That's what everybody loves on these things. And buck and go on a 1982 Mexican Libertad with crazy cartwheel action. Crazy cartwheel. There it is. For your consideration. A little blurry, Mrs. C. Let's try to fix that. Well, these guys are bidding. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Focus. Zoom. Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave her right there.
Just leave it alone.
Ton Tavern, $30. Mentally Corrupted at 32. We have over 50 people here, Mrs. T, having a good time.
Yeah.
On a Saturday night, and more stuff to go. Ooh,
Yeah,
I've got something crazy coming up.
Do you? Oh boy.
I have all kinds of stuff. TuliTuli, you up for a longer night tonight? Because I have so much stuff that I think this is just going to be a wild one. TuliTuli, you let us know on the Mexican Libertad. $37. I've got a couple guys going back and forth, battling it out, Mrs. C.
Yeah.
And Rick Hayes says, hit that like button. Thank you, Rick. Currently, I'm looking at Mentally Corrupted at 37, going one time. TuliTuli says, that's fine. Let's see, 37 going, oh, so much stuff, like vintage stuff. SilverStacker. Hey, SilverStacker. Yep, next one's for you. And let's see, going once, going twice, 37. That's a bargain right there. We should be in the 40s for sure. And sold. Oh, Ton Tavern, too late. Mentally Corrupted got it at 37. Nice buy there. We need to find some vintage for SilverStacker. All right, let's see. All right, well, this is about as vintage as you get. A 1986 Prospector. Oh, and I'm going to show you another one after this, SilverStacker. And let me zoom out a little bit. Buck and go on the old Prospector. There we go. And here that is. And the old Prospector is in good shape too. Look at that. Shiny. And in good shape. The old Prospector, Engelhard, the #1 name in vintage. Buck and go on the old Prospector. And let's see. Oh yeah, I've got a whole bunch of vintage stuff. Yeah, we'll do a little vintage run after that. Well, depending on how this Prospector, if I'm selling Prospectors at 20, oh, Tiger, don't even start. Henry Hicks is a 26, and that is like, all right, Silver's at 25, a buck over spot for vintage Prospector. Knox is at 27. Woo, let me take a sip of water while these guys think about what they're doing here. This is $27.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh man. Let's see. What other? Got some other stuff down here. That's pretty cool. And that's pretty cool. Oh, that's interesting. All right. Got some interesting stuff here. This one I like. Yeah. All right. Where are we at? Let's see. Liza is at 29 on the old Prospector. Woo, I'm going to go broke. Fasikas is at 30. Yeah, definitely would go broke. Mrs. PPP is here. I didn't even see her. Hi, Mrs. PPP. How are you? Hope you're doing well. And let's see, more vintage. Ooh, there we go. Oh, I've got something for Tiger here too. All right. I'm going to put that to the side. All right, let me go back to the Prospector. Fasikas has got it at $30. That's below my cost. Fasikas at $30 going one time. Fasikas at $30. Oy. SilverStacker, forget everything I just said about a whole run of vintage. And going once, going twice, and sold. Oh, SilverStacker at 31. RH comes out of nowhere. Speaking of RH, we haven't done, let's do a GAW. We haven't done a GAW in a while. I got SilverStacker at 31. I guess we will do a vintage run. But first, let's give away some silver and show our appreciation to the people here this evening. Again, if you win an auction tonight, we'll toss your silver in with, and if you don't win an auction tonight, we'll just hold it till the next one until you win something. There'll be 4 winners. And someone said it earlier. Here's a little commercial. Don't forget to like and comment on all the videos, and whether it's mine or SilverStacker or TuliTuli or TigerStacker. As soon as you click that video on, my recommendation is before you forget, just hit that like. And you know what? When you comment, like TuliTuli made a video that I watched the other day, and I was watching it and I made a comment, and I watched a little bit more and I made another comment, and I watched a little bit more, I made a third comment, and that kind of helps the old algorithm to know that people are commenting. But either way, tough question. If you watched that coin show video and you paid very close attention, what was Josh's wife's name? We showed her at the very beginning, and she kind of welcomed us in the show. And then, let's see. Tuli is thinking RH was the winner.
Yeah, that's why I'm okay.
No, I had SilverStacker on mine. Let's see.
Then SilverStacker said, thank you.
I have SilverStacker ahead of RH on my end. Sorry, RH, I have SilverStacker, but I'll tell you what we'll do. I'm looking at SilverStacker on my end, and they both had $31. Let's give one to RH at 31 and SilverStacker one at 31.
Okay.
That way, dispute is over. No worries.
Okay. And you have people that got this one.
Oh, Tuli, no worries. Well, that one has been solved. $31. That's all good. Somebody got it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, people got it. I was busy scrolling up, looking.
So I see.
Who's the first one? Wasn't Mary. It was Trisha. So one.
I see.
Mary. No, a bunch of people said Mary. India. So.
Boy, hold on. I see.
Knox said Trisha.
Correct. Yep. Knox.
You see that?
Yep.
And then Indiana in person said Trisha.
Yes.
Rick K said Trisha. That's 3. People were copying whoever said Mary. And then Kevin Cole said Trisha. So whoever said Trisha, there you go. This will be put on your plate there, designated for you. And let's try another little bit of vintage. And I don't know why.
Congratulations! Did you do that?
Oh yeah, congratulations to our winners. I don't know why I like this one so much, but you've got a cool cat here. And there you go. And when at first glance, I thought this was a cougar. And there it is right there. But then I looked and it had spots. So does that mean it's a leopard or a jaguar? And here, SilverStacker, you wanted vintage. This one says 1980. Back in the bushes back here. They hid the 1980 in the background. And then if that's not enough, you've got the killer Screaming Eagle there. You got a lot going on, and one cool 999 fine silver round for Buck and Go. Buck and Go on, I'll call it the leopard, Mrs. T, because it has spots. 1980, 1 ounce, vintage silver, 44 years old. The leopard, Buck and Go. Let's see, does Tiger need one of these for the jungle? I don't know if he's got a leopard in the jungle. Can't remember, to be honest. Stripes are cooler than spots, he says. I'll tell you what, this thing looks like it could beat up a tiger. That's all I'm going to say. It looks pretty. Look at the muscles on that thing. I don't know. What do you think, Tiger? Knox is at 27 on the vintage silver round. Not one you see every day.
So RH is saying that he won the 1986 Prospector, but you put aside a Libertad.
Oh, was it a Prospector?
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, he's right. The Prospector.
What's that? Well, SilverStacker got to it first.
Yeah.
So let's see if I have any other prospectors.
Yeah. Thanks, RH. I let him know.
All right. Let's see. If I don't even know if I have any more prospectors, to be honest with you. Let's see. I'll look in here.
Okay.
And up there. No.
Yeah, because good catch. Because you're right. I put down prospector.
Ooh, look at that one. Mm-hmm. I'm looking at some cool stuff in here. All kinds of. We'll see if we could dig up a prospector later, RH.
Yep.
All right, where are we at? $27 on this cool looking leopard. Woo! RH. Oh, he says all good. Don't worry. SilverStacker was first. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I don't have another prospector laying around here. We're gonna say $27. $2 over spot for a cool vintage round. All right, there you go. Knox, good taste. $27 going 2 times. Fasikas says saying start the clock. And going once. Oh, Fasikas and then Perfect Storm come in. Jeff
30.
is at 30. Jeff is at 30. Jeff
That's
treasuring Tuli Tiger Thomas. Vasika's at 33. Everybody woke up at the end there.
Yeah.
All right. Vasika's at 33, going one time. Actually, he was 31. 33 was the backup. And Vasika's at 31, going two times. Oh, I got something I hope people like next. Going once, going twice, and sold. Oh, Tiger for the jungle. Takes it at 35. Oh, snipe. Another nice snipe from TtheSilverStacker. He's pretty good at that, Mrs. T.
Yeah, he
You
is.
gotta hand it to that guy.
Yep.
Take it out of that plastic. I don't want him to melt the plastic, Mrs. T. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see
He's
here.
always melting plastic.
All right, I'm gonna have to back it up a little bit. Oh, look at this guy. We'll show this a little bit later. We're gonna back this up, and let's see. Put that there. All right, guys. Some of you might remember a video where I went to my buddy Matt Dinger down in Indianapolis, and I had some Libertads graded. And it was very exciting, and I've got a follow-up video. This is NGC MS65. This is one of those Libertads. This is actually, the serial number is 001 at the end. This is one that came back from grading. A nice shape. And let me tell you, 1983, back in those days, with these coins, they didn't care for them like, we buy an Eagle now, like you get an Eagle right out of a tube and send it straight to NGC or PCGS. Back then, these were used and transferred and shared and used in transactions and bumped around. So to get an MS65, it's actually not too shabby. And this, by the way, is a little piece of channel history. Buck and go on the 83 Libertad, onsa the Libertad, the Gordita, buck and go. And by the way, there'll be a video coming out that is the follow-up that shows me and my reaction getting, Mike starts us off at 20, getting these back from grading. And so you'll have a little piece of history, actually two videos. The first one is this one going to grading, and the second one is them coming back, and that'll be in the weeks to come. Ton Tavern has it at $40. Ooh. I can tell you right now, that's below the cost of the Libertad and the grading service. And so there you go, 1983, Mexican onsa, MS65. It's in good shape, I'm telling you. There you go. And there it is for your consideration. Ooh, if Ton takes this one at $40, I think I'll cry, Mrs. T. I think I'll shed a little tear. The NGC slab will come complete with a salty little tear on it. Ton Tavern at 40, going one time. Ooh, boy.
Yeah.
And there we go. Ton Tavern at 50. Fasika's at 50. Oh, they had me worried, Mrs. C. Fasika's at 55. Rick K's at 56. That's closer to where it should be at.
Yeah.
I thought $40. We've got a little battle going on, and I'm looking at Rick K at 60. Six pack. Hey, six pack. How's it going, man? And this is a piece that I had personally graded out of a roll to my buddy Matt Dinger, off to NGC, back in my hand, and Ton Tavern's got it at $64, going one time. Ton Tavern's got it at 64, going two times. And Ton Tavern, 64, going once, going twice, and sold. Oh, Fasikas, just behind. Ton Tavern got it, Mrs. T, at $64.
Yeah, got it.
And congratulations on that one. And I just told you that one had the serial number, a bunch of numbers, and 001. Guess what this is? 002, consecutive serial numbers on these Buck and Go. Let's see if Fasicus will jump in and get this one. Ton Tavern wants consecutive serial numbers. It's up for grabs. Buck and Go. And congratulations to Ton Tavern on that last one. Buck and Go on this one. And this will be the last one of the night as far as graded Libertons. There you go. Ton starts us off at 40. Get that 001, 002, or maybe Fasicus, who just missed the first one, or someone else. Who knows? All right. Here we go. Ton Tavern. Uh-oh, we got, looks like Bentley's trying to get into this room. Mrs. T's trying to give him the boot. We'll see who wins this one. Ton Tavern. Oh, boy. They're going to do it to me again, Mrs. T.
Oh, my goodness.
We're at $40 going one time.
Ouch.
And I mentioned this is a beautiful old cartwheel MS65, gorgeous Liberton. TuliTuli's at 50. She's like, I'm not going to let that one go for 40. That would be a criminal act right there. TuliTuli at 50. Going. Noob's here. Hi, Noob. Nice to see you here. TuliTuli's about to win a nice coin. Oh, Ton Tavern is at 51. And
yeah,
let's say Ton at 51 going one time. I have a feeling. Oh, and he backs it up at 56. I wouldn't be surprised if Fasicus is prowling about. Yes. And Ton at 51 going two times. And going once. Oh, there he is. Fasicus is at 58, backing it up to 60. Ton, you'd have to be a little over that. And Fasicus at 60, going one time. Fasicus at 60, going two times. And let's see, S-O-L-T, going once, going twice. Ton is in at 62. Ton's in the lead until Fasicus responds right back. Fasicus at 63 going one time. Fasicus at 63 going, Ton is at 64, wants those consecutive serial numbers. Going, Ton at 64 going one time. Ton at 64 going two times. And going once. Going twice, and sold. Let's see who got it. It looks like Ton got the consecutive serial numbers. Congratulations on that. There you go. Thank you very much. All right. Where's David's doubloons? Let's do something for him. We've got a nice old half cent. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you a big story. The condition is pretty worn. However, you can still see it's a numismatic coin from the year 1810. Now, keep in mind, the U.S. Mint started in the 1790s. I want to say 1792 or 4, something like that. Started in the early 1790s. So this coin was minted less than 20 years after the start of the U.S. Mint, and it's a half cent. Can you believe it? Back then, you could barely make it out. You might need a loop to see it, but can you believe back then they had a need for a half cent? It almost looks like a ghost there.
And they want the timer.
Oh, you want the timer?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I never thought I'd hear that. All right, what the heck? Let's do the timer. We'll put that there. We'll zoom out. And let's see, maybe we'll have to position this. Maybe we'll do it like this. And by the way, you guys ready for the lag clock?
There we go.
If you want to know how much what the delay is on your screen. All you have to do is say lag and keep an eye on this and see how many seconds it takes for me to call your name. Let's go back to those beautiful butterflies. Mrs. T's done with those.
Yeah.
All right, Mrs. T, you gonna do something about that dog? We're gonna
Yeah.
put it downstairs, or
Yeah, I told you.
I told our daughter who doesn't listen at all. Yeah.
You're gonna have to put them down. Take them down and put back in the crate. Thank you.
All right. There. Sorry. Start over the lag. I got distracted by Bentley trying to get at the door. I saw lag Indian in person. We'll start from there. TuliTuli says too late. Let's see. Feel free to give more lags. And I saw Indian in person. Anybody else wants to put a Indian in person? Lag again. So, however, David's already bidding. We haven't started yet. Rick K lag. He says leg. TuliTuli lag. So
Here we go.
you'll get an idea of how many seconds it takes for me to see RH lag. Mike, just say lag. Knox lag. Six pack lag. Now they're getting it.
Yeah.
And I'm getting it because I was sorry about that. I was distracted earlier. Steve S lag. Mike says chaos. So what you're doing is you're looking at this clock right here. David's doubloons lag. So say David put in the word lag, SilverStacker lag, 12 seconds ago, and it finally took me 12 seconds to see Rick K lag. For me to see it on my end, he knows that it takes 12 seconds to see it on my end. Now, in just a moment, we're going to start this clock, and that clock is going to be the countdown clock. So I bid 2 lags. So
Tuli, who's ignoring you? Are you ignoring Tuli?
He is ignoring me.
I don't know.
Say lag, TuliTuli. Ton Tavern lag.
Okay.
Let's see.
All right.
And so you'll know, all right, when this timer is at 12, you better have your bid in. Lag, you're it, no IQ says. So you guys all get the hang of it. And if somebody wanted all right, we're going to start this sucker right now. We've got the little half cent. And so lag, Tuli. Woo! I caught her that time.
No IQ says, lag, you're it.
They wanted the lag clock. There you go.
All right, so
Rick K is at $4 on the half
All right.
cent. $4 on a coin from 1810. Jeff's at 5.
okay, we're on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, people.
Rick K is at 6 with 35 seconds to go. Jeff
All right.
is at 7. Rick K, you're behind. And 30 seconds to go. Mike is at 8. No, Rick K is at Jay Swartwood is at 10. He's in the lead.
Okay.
And when this goes off, I better get ready.
Yeah.
I'm going to have the word. Stop drinking my water here. SOLD. So when we hear that, whoever has a high bid, right now I'm looking at Steve S at 14, I think.
Correct.
And we're down to less than 10 seconds.
Ooh-wee,
So these
here we
guys
go.
better have timed it
Yeah.
so that their bid gets in time. David is at 25. Sold.
Okay.
David got
Yeah.
it. Rick K was just behind. David got it for $25. You got a half cent from all those years ago for $25. All right, let's do it in a fashion that's a little more simple. Oh boy, look at the tone on this one. I just noticed this. 1994. If that's your year, you've got a beautiful tone down here. Let's do an American Silver Eagle at 1 minute to win it.
Uh-oh, here we
Boom! 59 seconds. Thank you, David. I almost said David's balloons. David's doubloons. You got a nice piece of history there from 1810. That's crazy.
You're just so shook up.
I am. This lag. They wanted the lag. They got the lag. You got a beautiful toned up ASC. I'm looking at Henry Hicks at $25. Ton Tavern at 26. Jeff is at 28. Look at the tone on that, on the bottom. See what the back looks like.
Yeah.
I guess it must have been like down like that because the reverse didn't get any tone at all.
Yeah.
And you got this gorgeous tone here, 1994.
Well,
oh, we're down to 13 seconds,
yeah,
Mrs. T.
You're over there messing
That's
with
OLD.
it.
And Mike is in the lead. Steve S has it at 30. As soon as that gets down to 0. So you guys just have to learn how to time it. Ton is at 31.
Oh, there we go.
There it is. And I'm looking at Rick K. Got it at 34 right before sold. Isn't he the guy who asked for the timer? There you go. He's taking advantage of the timer. He's got it dialed in.
Yeah.
And let's do a 1998. This one is just blast white. Pretty, pretty, pretty. 96 was the key date. 98 was a lower mintage as well, if I remember correctly. Minute to win it on the ASC. Boom.
Go.
Go. And Rick K says, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
He's the one that was
All
asking
right.
for it.
We have 49 seconds to go.
Oh,
And I don't see even a single bid. Let's see what rolls in, Mrs. T.
boy.
This is where I tell you, get your bids in early and often and your strong bids. Knox is at 30. Some guys start these timers at like 2 minutes. And that takes forever.
Right.
You're going to gunmetal tone that ASC. This one is bright, bright, bright. You could do that to this one. And it's super shiny. All right, a little too shiny with that light on it like that.
Okay, so.
Put the light. Oh, we're at 15 seconds, Mrs.
Boy,
T.
you better.
And I'm messing with my light.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Can you see it better?
Yeah.
And as soon as that gets down,
You're better.
we're looking at
You better.
Steve S has got it at
4, 3, 2,
32.
Did you do the soul?
It hasn't hit the thing yet. How can I hit the sold if it? Gotta wait for the
No, I know that, but you usually have
like
it
type
programmed
it. Yeah, I
already.
did. No, I had it typed in,
Oh,
and I hit sold, and you're asking me if I hit sold before the bell even went off.
Oh.
A Ton Tavern is at $34. Happy Easter, Tiger. Happy Easter, happy Easter. Ton Tavern got it at $34.
You know, shook up.
I know, we're both all shook up. All right, this is the last ASC. Let's run this one and see where she goes. This one is in a slab. It's not a legit slab. It's not like a PCDS or NGC, but authenticated, brilliant. And I don't know what little, tell you what, it's bright, shiny. It looks like it's brand new from 2020, the year of the whatchamacallit. Well, we won't even mention the name of that thing we went through. All right, here we go. A bright, shiny ASE for Buck and Go. Minute to win it.
Okay.
Is it a China slab? No, not a China. I hope not. I got it from a reputable dealer. And I am not exactly sure who threw this in a slab.
Yeah.
But it's legit. There you go. Minute to win it. Knox is on 30. Henry Hicks is at 31 with 33 seconds left. And you could easily take it out of that slab if you want and stick it in a tube. Hey, Mike Noodles here. Hi, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
How's it going, man? You know what? Mike's here. We better throw out a numismatic piece or something interesting. Oh, you know what? We're going to do something crazy. Why not? It's been one of those nights. We've got 10 seconds left, and I haven't even typed in.
That's what I was trying to
Oh, all right. Here we go. Steve S is at 33, and there's the buzzer. There's the sold, and it looks like Steve S took it at 33. There we go. All right. Let's see. Let's do something a little bit weird. What do you say?
Okay.
Mrs. T, let's put this is a nice piece right here. We'll do this in a little bit, but we're going to do a little bit of paper currency. Let's do some Iraqi currency just because it has horses on it. I like it. I like the horses. That's why I picked this one up. Look at that. Iraqi currency. Beautiful white horses. And $25 Central Bank of Iraq. How do you like that? Buck and Go on the Iraqi currency with 60 seconds. And who wants some paper currency? Interesting. If you're a horse lover, here's your chance. Or if you just love Iraq, or just want something out of the ordinary,
Yeah.
Henry Hicks is at $3.
Okay.
Give this to a kid for a social studies class or something like that. Knox is at $5
Yeah.
on the Iraqi currency. Is that a sleeve or is it laminated? This
No,
is a
that's
sleeve. You could take it right out of there and put it in your wallet if you'd like. And let's see. Mike Noodle. Mike of the Harlan J. Burke Coin Shop fame. TuliTuli's at $6 on the Iraqi currency. And let's see. What is the denomination? 25 dinars. 25 dinars.
Mhm.
And a lot of guys that were over there serving came back. Oh, you're right, Mrs. T. S-O-L-D. Sold. Was it Tuli? All right, TuliTuli, $6.
All right.
Beautiful horses.
Yeah.
All right, now something even prettier in the world of currency. Let me show you this. This should go for more than $6. Banco de Mexico. 5 pesos, 5 pesos. That's a pretty side. I mean, the detail on this, and by the way, in case you're wondering, these were made for Mexico by the American Banknote Company. So the detail is just exquisite. But that's side A. Look at side B. Take a look at that. There is the Lady Liberty right there of Mexico, the winged angel of victory, Banco de Mexico. There you go. Buck and go on her. Let me see. I'll put her maybe here. No. I'll put, maybe here.
Yeah. Better.
Is that
There you
better?
go, yeah.
Can you see everything?
No.
A little glare,
Okay. Yep.
but you can
Yeah,
still
so
see.
you could-
All right,
yeah,
there you go.
okay.
You can see the timer. Let's see, SOLD. And
Mm-hmm.
there you go. $2 to Jay Swartwood on the beautiful. It's got some neat colors in there too.
Yeah.
All right, Jay is at
Is
3.
there a year?
What year? 1959. 1959. TuliTuli says, I zoned out. What does that mean,
She
TuliTuli?
was asking for the year.
Oh, okay. Gypsy girl, Algerian girl. She does look like a gypsy girl. Look at that.
Mhm.
Oh, we're down to 6 seconds, guys.
Yeah.
That got sold. Let's see. Central Michigan's at 8. And
Mhm.
the winner is Rick K at $9. All right. Now, if you think that's pretty, I saved the best for last, Mrs. T.
Okay.
Here we go. Now you go back, you have the winged angel of victory on this side and a nice piece. Un peso. That was 5 pesos.
Mm-hmm.
1 peso. And let me show you this. For a period of time, they were trying to keep up with $1 per 1 peso, and things got out of hand. But take a look at this side. Boom. You've got the Aztec calendar.
Yeah.
Really, it's the Sunstone, but man, it's a beautiful piece. This one is also from 1959, and a pretty piece. That's gorgeous. All right.
Noodle, un peso por un beso.
It depends where you're at. And we've been to some places where that might have been a possibility. Remember
Oh.
Acapulco back in the day, Mrs. C? All right, a minute to win it. Un peso for 1 peso. Let's see. There you go. That's a nice piece. The detail is incredible.
Yeah.
I have to hand it to the American Banknote Company. The Mexican mint with the coinage was the best, but evidently they had to farm out their paper currency to the American Banknote Company. We've got 32 seconds to win it. SOLD. I don't know who's going to take this one. Don't hold it. Okay, can you see it up here?
Yeah.
24 seconds.
Yeah.
Top right corner. There you go. TuliTuli's in the lead at 15. And let's see if that holds up. There might be a flurry at the end, TuliTuli. We'll see. There's only one way to find out in 10 seconds. Tuli's putting in another backup bid of 16. And I have to snipe Tuli.
Yeah.
Let's see if you get it in time.
Oh.
And oh, Tuli, the backup bid pays. Let's see. Yeah, the backup number pays off because Ton Tavern had it at 17, but you had a backup bid of 18.
Yeah.
TuliTuli at 18 for a nice piece.
Wow.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I've got a little paper currency collection. I've already got one of those in mine. And let's see what's next. How about some gold?
Ooh.
Gold at, oh, should we do this for a minute? Should I?
I don't know.
Oh, it's been a crazy night already. 333 has got it carded. IGR. What the heck, Mrs. T? It's been a crazy night. I'm going to do gold. When gold's basically at an all-time high, 2,200 and something on dollars, I'm going to do gold at minute to win it.
Ooh.
Oh, boy. This is a little bit scary.
That is
A little bit scary. You know, these grams of gold, I think, in the not too distant future, are going to be well over $100. Minute to win it, guys. Boom.
Ooh.
On a piece of gold. 1 gram IGR gold. And do me right, people. Do me right. Oh, I hope this doesn't go for $50, Mrs. T. Oh, Henry's already at 65, but that is bargain prices. Mike Noodle knows. And let's see where it goes. Oh, I'm scared, Mrs. T. 37 seconds.
Oh, boy.
I hope it doesn't sell for less than I paid for it, which it currently is at that price. Less than 30 seconds, guys. Put in your strong bids. Now is the time. Oh, Lord, don't let me lose on gold. And especially when gold's at an all-time high. Mike's at 75 with 18 seconds to go.
Yikes.
Yeah. Still below what I paid for it. Did I mention gold's at 2,200? 10 seconds. Mike Noodle. Deb is at 77 with 3 seconds to go. Oh my goodness. It's a learning experience right there. Fasikas at 78. Oh boy, Fasikas. You got me on that one, my friend. You got me on that one. Woo. Mrs. T, remind me not to do that again.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Oh, man.
Yep, I would probably say no.
Yep. All right. Let's calm it down a little bit with a little bit of Monarch Precious Metals 1 ounce silver.
Wow.
Tuli, you doing okay? I hope you are.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. Put that there. How about if we do it like this? Can you see? And then that. It looks like I got my skis up here. And we'll go up here. Monarch Precious Metals, 1 ounce of silver. Very interesting. And if I remember correctly, they're out of the Pacific Northwest. 1 ounce of silver. A little bar there. Looks like a minute to win it on that one. Cool little bar of silver. They've got a crown, and it says P for precious metals, 999 fine silver stamped right on it. Minute to win it. Zoom in. Jay's at 28 with 43 seconds to go.
Wow.
All right.
Mike,
Jay's in the lead still. 35 seconds to go. Ooh, don't let that go for. No, Henry's at 29. SOLD. I'll be ready and poised in 25 seconds.
Yeah.
Somebody's it might be a bargain right here. We might have to stop this doggone clock, Mrs. T, if we're going to be giving stuff away. Henry's at 29 with 14 seconds to go.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Hopefully there'll be a flurry at the end. Under $30 for cool silver. Twiddle Twaddle's here, $31. And Rick Hayes just laughing, making fun of me here. And there's the bell, and there's the sold. I'm looking at Ton Tavern. Ton Tavern at 32. We might have to take that clock to the shooting range with us, Mrs. T, and blow it into smithereens. Hey, is Henry Hicks still here? Henry likes his fractional. And I got this one because I like the ship on it. This is a Cook Islands. You've got the Queenie on this side, but I like the pretty ship there. And we're going to do a buck and go with a 1 minute to win it. Let's see if we get that right.
Oh, yeah. Henry Hicks says. And then Pete Clark says hi.
Oh, hey, Pete Clark. How's it going, man? And here we go. Minute to win it. 54 seconds. Let's see if I get that lighting. There we go.
And Jay says, throw that timer in a box.
There we go. I think we got that. There's that. All right, Cook Islands. There it is. Nice little quarter ouncer. See what she goes for. Yeah, I'm going to type up SOLD. And Pete Clark's in the house. And we have 25 seconds, guys. Yeah. Henry Hicks, as predicted, is in the lead right now. He likes his fractional. And let's see. 10 seconds, guys. 10 seconds. Henry Hicks has got it at 22, all locked up, unless there's a little flurry at the end here. 2, 1. Henry Hicks. 22 bones. This is actually a coin. It's not just round or something. Ooh. What do I have here? Did I have more of these? Oh boy. I don't know if I dare do this. What do you think, Mrs. T? I did find more of these. 1/10. So if you missed out on one of these earlier, when I was auctioning them earlier, this is a 1/10 ounce, for speaking of fractional, 1/10 ounce Libertad with a mintage of 4,850. And these were going for in the 30s earlier. Oh boy. Let's try it, Mrs. T. Minute to win it. Again, I would strongly suggest you put in your strong bid right now, because I think these were going for like $30, $31. I don't know. It might be crazy. Henry is in the lead, currently in the lead. TuliTuli's at 25. And I didn't realize I had more to my left over here. Ooh, I've got some missing. TuliTuli's going to love this piece right here. I'll throw this up there in a minute. All right, we're at 28 seconds. And currently, Henry Hicks has it at $26 on the fractional Libertad. Mintage 4,850. Got from my hookup. And let's see, gold Libertad? Nope, sorry, no gold ones. I'm going to have a gold Geiger pretty soon. 7 seconds. Ooh. No. Yeah, this is going for less than earlier based on the timer. Henry Hicks.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, Kevin, you're just a minute late on the 1/10 ounce. I'll tell you what, now that people have the hang of it, let me do one more, because Kevin tried to get one, but he was just a second late. Last one, if this is under $30. Well, either way, what the heck, we're having fun. Why not? Mintage, 4,850 on these. Highly collectible, 2022 1/10 ounce Libertad. There you go. Yeah, I go to a lot of coin shops. You don't see these. I got these special. All right, I'll put in SOLD at 36 seconds. Come in strong. Pete Clark, okay, I need a kilo too. Ooh, I think they're running about $1,900 these days for the 2023. That's what I was quoted. Because I asked. 20 seconds. TuliTuli's at 25. Good deal there. Let's see if TuliTuli gets it.
Clock's going.
Clock is at 13 seconds. Here you go. TuliTuli says, clock's going. Tick tock, tick tock. And TuliTuli at 25 bones.
Okay. You got it.
And sold. Kevin, call just a second late again. Kevin, next time bid just about a second earlier. And here's your next chance. 1/10 ounce, mintage, 4,850. Minute to win it. Kevin called. This is yours. Get it, Kevin Call. I'm throwing another one just for you, because you keep coming out a second late. Your finger just needs to be a little bit faster on that send button. And we're at 43 seconds. And Kevin's at 25. but I have a feeling you might need a bid at the end there, Kevin. And there's currently 34 seconds. Mike Noodle's at 25. Kevin was the first at 25. And let me type out a low mintage. Only less than 5,000 on the planet. And Kevin Call, 20 seconds to win it. You're in the lead, Kevin. Will it hold? Will it hold? We'll find out in 14 seconds. And congratulations to whoever wins this one. Let's see. Going 2 seconds. Kevin Call for the win. Kevin Call. Now, Deb, you're behind by a second. Mike's saying, no. All right, now, Deb, you're behind. So, Deb, guess what? This one's for you. Mintage, 4,008. I told you I had to hook up. Minute to win it. There you go. Same thing. Deb, this one's for you. Unless Kevin decides he wants another one now that he knows what he's doing here with the perfect timing. Yeah. Right now we've got 48 seconds. Mike's at $25 on the low mintage. And I could tell you where I got these, but then I'd have to take care of you Northwest Indiana region style. You'd wind up in a slag pit somewhere up behind a steel mill, never to be seen again. I cannot divulge.
Man, that's an intense word.
24 sorry, did that come out? I was just thinking that. Did that come out of my mouth? Yep. All right. Deb is at 26. She's in the lead. 10 seconds to go.
Oh, here we go.
T, which one is the one you know I'll like? Oh, you'll see, TuliTuli. It's coming up in just a second. And Jay Swartwood takes this one for 27. Mike's telling Deb, too late. All right. Well, Deb, guess what? This is going to be another chance, maybe the last chance of the night. Whoa. I just realized this is the 120th. This is the one with the mintage of 4,500. Out of all the 2022s, this is the lowest mintage. The 1/10th were close, but the 120th has the lowest mintage. And we're going to start it in a minute to win it. And why do I keep hearing that mutt?
Because
they keep taking them out? Oh, yeah. Boy.
Yep.
All right, minute to win it. He's going crazy about something.
Yeah.
Maybe they left the doors open or something.
Yeah, probably.
4,500. Lowest. So if you want a 2022, you want the key date, here it is, right here. 35 seconds to win it.
Ooh.
And I'm going to type out. This should be higher than the previous one because these are more rare. 26 seconds. Deb is currently in the lead at 22.
Yeah.
Ooh. Way low. Low on the 4,500 mintage. Tuli's in the lead now. Mike's rooting for Deb. And we have 50 people watching.
No. 24.
No, okay. Tuli's at 24, putting in a backup bid.
Ooh.
Tuli, if you get it at that. Sold. Woo!
Yeah.
Tuli at 23, held up. Wow. Tuli at 23, held up. And yeah, 7 seconds is a short lag. I had to go on auctions where I've got a 12 or 13 second lag from around the country. And $24, low.
Wow.
And
23?
I'm sorry, 23. 23 won it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, put that over there. All right, this one, I think TuliTuli might like it.
That's the one you...
Yeah, I saw this and I thought, Tuli's going to like this one. She likes this Silver Shield stuff. And I don't know if she already has this one or not. It's still in the AppMex thing, little package. I don't know if I should take it out or what.
No.
One side says, is Latin, Predatum in Mundo. I don't know if that means preying on the world or what. Mundo obviously means world. And so you've got the pirate. I don't know if the lighting works or not. Mrs. T, why don't you turn off those lights over there? Maybe that's what's drowning everything out.
Okay.
See if that helps.
All right.
We'll let the people tell us if that helps or not. Did that help? Can you see a little bit better? All right, you've got that side. Let's see if we can see the other side. The other side says Silver Shield. Silver Shield and pieces of 8. All right, guys.
Mike says nope.
Nope.
But what's it say in English?
Predatum and mundo. I don't know if that means preying on the world or what.
Okay.
And when I
This
say
is no
praying, I don't
difference
mean
with the light.
P-R-A, I mean P-R. Maybe I'll just
So.
hold it. I don't know. All right, either way, minute to win it. Let's see who gets the Silver Shield Pirate Pieces of 8. I'll put this down in just a second.
It had no effect.
So it made it darker for me to see. I can't even see what the heck I'm doing now. All right, 45 seconds. Jay's at 30 on the collectible Silver Shield. I know this is popular. Let's see where she goes. A paltry $30 at this point with 32 seconds to go. And pretty cool motif. You've got the pirate. You've got swords in the background. It's a cool piece. Cool piece.
Okay,
All right,
get
I'll
ready.
put it there. I'm going to type Steve S is at 32. 17 seconds, guys. So, yeah, you better time it right. If you want this one, Tuli must already have this one.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to put it into a translator, Tuli.
Okay.
And sold. Steve S at 32. Steve, I think whoever bought this from AppMax original, this is probably way more than a $32
Yeah.
round here. I like the
that.
sayings. All right,
Mhm.
let's see. All righty. I don't know if let's see. Oh, I know what people like. They like bullets. I like bullets. I hope they do. These are expensive. I don't know if you guys ever knew that these are super, super expensive. And I wonder if I'm even going to get my costs on this, but what the heck? Minute to win it on the nice little bullet. 1 ounce, $9.99. AG, that means silver.
Mhm.
And minute to win it. I was just shooting on Wednesday night. I would say this is probably a replica of a 45. It was slightly bigger than a 9. Because the bullets I was loading were just a hair smaller than that. Jay is at 35 and 9.99 caliber. Yep. 28 seconds, by the way. I'm over here admiring that bullet. And let's see, $35 on the Bang Bang.
Mhm.
16 seconds. Put in your bids. Maybe they'll get to me in time. I think Jay put in a nice strong bid. He might have put the hammer down and scared everybody away. And 3 seconds. Jay, I think you might get it. Let's see. Fasikas at 36. Oh!
Whoa.
And Rick K came in after. Fasikas got it at 36. He knows those things are not easy to come by. And he got a good price on that one.
Mhm.
Let's see. Let's see what we'll do about this. Oh. All right, what the heck? Let's do a... Oops, just broke it.
Yeah.
Let's do a Libertad 2023. Let's see if there's any Libertad lovers still around here. This is kind of dangerous to do this on the minute to win it clock. But what the heck? It's been a fun night. TuliTuli, thanks for all. By the way, we have another GAW to do, don't we?
Yes.
Stick around. We've got another GAW. I'd be happy to give 4 more little pieces of silver. Minute to win it on the 2023 Libertad in pristine shape. All right. Who wants a Libertad? SOLD. Then you know what? We could do a GAW, and then maybe a couple more if people want. We'll see. Oh, don't even talk like that's those are fighting words, Tiger. Oh, don't make me get my buddy Kevin Hunt after you. He'll hunt you down. Ton Tavern's at 35. John Morgan says, "Gaw time." You got it, John. Right after this, 28 seconds to go. Ton Tavern's got it at 35 at the moment, which is a bargain. These things are going to go away, and we're all going to be wishing we had Libertads until the 2024s come out, which is Lord knows when, maybe October or November. They came out like in October this year. All right, $35. And let's see where we go. Ton, 3 seconds. We got a French Bulldog trying to get in. And, all right. Oh, Mike, too late. Too late, Mike. Ton got it at 35. The backup wasn't even necessary. Mrs. T, Ton at 35.
Okay.
Got that one.
Okay.
All righty. There we go.
Okay, so here's your gong.
Oh, yeah, the gong.
Yeah.
See how easily distracted I get?
Yeah.
All right, hand me some silver.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Don't need a minute to win this. You need like a second because.
Yep. People know the.
All right, this is gonna be an easy one. This is gonna be an easy one. Let me check something here.
Mm-hmm.
No. All right. Here is the deal. Nickel stacking baseball guru auction pro music TT. Okay. Hello there. Are those guesses? All right. Here's a quickie. I'm not even going to put a card. This is going to be super fast. Super fast. When I was down in India, I made a short with Kevin Hunt. Who joined us? Who did you get to see on camera on that little short? Ooh, I told you this is going to be a quick one. And RH, right out the bat, Rick K. Rick K says, me, that's 2. And then, let's see, 6-pack, an Indiana in person. Congratulations, guys. Where's my sound? Where it just went away.
Okay.
I was looking at, and Rick K was nice enough to be on camera. And I know you guys are always curious, what do these people look like? It wasn't until just recently I finally showed my ugly mug. And here you go, Mrs. T. And then Mrs. T showed her face, and then Rick K. Now everybody knows what Rick K looks like. And so thank you, Rick K. Let's hear it for Rick K, everybody. Fun to meet you. And Mike said, been here many times to see myself lose. Well, here's another chance to win, and we'll do a minute to win it. Let's see. Let me zoom out a little bit and to get my camera right. I don't even know why I should auction next. Let's see. Oh, here's something. How about some vintage silver? Look at that. 1 ounce, $9.99. Finally, you got an eagle with the shield, heraldic eagle. This, well, look at that. Oh my goodness. Boom baba, boom baba. Look at that bust on that one. That's a technical term, Mrs. T. This is flowing hair bust dollar. Looking pretty busty. Let's leave it on that side.
Oh.
And we'll call this one the Busty Lady. Minute to win, the Busty Lady.
The busty lady.
They might be too distracted even to bid, Mrs. T. Look at that. All right. Like some cleavage there. Oh my goodness gracious. This is a family show. Sorry about that. You have little small children in the room. Busty Lady. 6 packs of 26, and there's only 38 seconds to go. It's an ounce of silver. My gosh, it might be over an ounce. That's like 3D. Tiger saying he's better looking than Tony the Tiger. 24 seconds on the Busty Lady. 6-pack is in. Steve S is at 29. And I better type out SOLD. There's 15 seconds on the vintage silver. 29 to Steve S is going to get a deal. Gosh, spot is at 25. This is vintage. And who won it? It looks like David's doubloons at 31. Ooh, that was a good bargain.
Yeah.
David, look at that busted lady. Here you go on that one. See, David, I don't know. I know you like your, let's see. Oh, here it is. We're going to do this. We're going to do something a little crazy. All right, here's James Madison, presidential set. At the very least, you have $3. 1, 2, 3. But you've got a set here. You've got the uncirculated Philadelphia. You got the uncirculated Denver. Then in the middle, you've got a proof. Man, look at $1 denomination. That proof is looking nice. James Madison, first day of issue, 2007. Nice little set here. Minute to win it on the nice little set. And go. There you go. Oh, almost a face reveal on this one. So at the very least, you got $3. Rick's at $3. And Mike Noodle's at $3.
Yeah.
Henry Hicks is at $5. But I'm going to pull a fast one. No, they aren't silver.
Okay.
They're just interesting collector coins.
Okay.
But I'm going to throw a fast one. I'm going to double it up. I'm going to give you Millard Fillmore for the same price. 26 seconds. You get $6 worth of coins there. And Henry Hicks has it at $5. So right now I'm losing $1. Let's see.
No,
Maybe I shouldn't have doubled it up. Mike's at $6. You're going to break even there. That's Fillmore. Henry Hicks has it at $7. Oh Lord, why did I double it up? I don't know. That's for everything, TuliTuli. You get the whole shebang.
Oh, who got it?
David's doubloons got all 6 for $10.
Ooh.
And Tiger, you were late. Rick K, you were late. I don't know. I'm in a goofy mood. There you go. How about some patriotic? There you go. Patriotic silver here. Take a look at this one. This appears to be vintage. It's a little bit colored, like a yellowish color. It kind of indicates to me that it's old. These were popular in the 70s and 80s. These ones where you could engrave your wife's name or your kid's name and give it as a present. American flag. Patriotic silver. Buck and go. There you go. On the timer. You got a minute to win at the flag. I'll tell you what. It's a pretty one. They're very symmetrical. Nice looking. Looks vintage. Let's see what kind of Patriots we have here. And it's an ounce of silver. Let's see. Rick K says yes to what? I don't know what he's talking about. Flag bar. Silverstruck's in. Corey is in at 27. And with 30 seconds, we're halfway there, guys.
Yeah.
28 to Silverstruck on the patriotic piece of vintage silver. Ooh, I know where that might wind up. That might wind up in somebody's guard box if they win it. And Corey's got it at 29 at the moment with 14 seconds to go. And let me find some more vintage for Silverstruck here. This is going cheap.
Whoa.
And 5 seconds. Let's see if there's any bids at the end here. Corey's got it at 29. Corey. Oh, RH. The professional sniper got it at 31. Yeah. Professional sniper got it at 31. Everybody came in a flurry at the end.
Yeah.
RH, 31. Got it. Took her down.
Mm-hmm.
All right. If you missed out on that one, you might really like this one. God Bless America. And it looks about this, honestly, around the same time period. It looks very similar in the fact that, again, you engrave somebody's name or something like that. God Bless America, an ounce of silver for your collection. And I can't say I've ever really seen that one before at a coin shop until just recently, just this week. There you go, minute to win it. Engravable for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You could put whatever you want on there. And it's going, it's 49 seconds. It's live. Jay's got it at 26 at the moment. Both Silvertown, by the way, looks like. Could be. Mm-hmm. It came out of an Indiana coin shop in central Indiana. And Mrs. T, get rid of that mutt. He's driving me crazy. Let's see. Jay Swartwood is at 26. 28 seconds to go. And bargain price here. Let's see if there's another flurry of bids at the end, or Jay just runs away with it wire to wire on the God Bless America. I don't see anything else coming in. Is this thing on? Are we still live? Jay, 7 seconds. All right, here we go. Oh, here comes some more bids at the very end. All right, am I back? Can you hear me? TuliTuli, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Here we go.
Voice is out.
Voice is out. Now back, Tiger says. Okay. Third moonwalk, and I'm not talking about Michael Jackson. Okay. I'm talking about Mitchell, Shepard, and what is that? Rusa. And Era Muro Mission. This is an interesting one. Apollo 14, my friends.
So who won the last one? Fasikas?
Oh, yeah, Fasikas won the last one. And let's see. Yep, Fasikas was before.
Indiana in person?
Yep, Indiana in person was too late. I could scroll back up, but risk goofing this whole thing up. Let's see here. Dang, Mike. Let's see. I had Fasikas at 31.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Scroll back down. First man on the moon was Armstrong's photographer. Here we go. This is Apollo 14. Interesting piece of history here. For some reason, it comes in an octagon capsule. I'm guessing this might have come as a set way back in the day. It's cool. It's historic. It's vintage. And let's put it minute to win it. 59 seconds. There we go. Can you see it okay? You got the moonwalk. And again, I'm not talking Michael Jackson here. This is the real moonwalk, not the 1980s Michael Jackson moonwalk. Mrs. T, could you ever moonwalk? I know you tried. Every kid in the whole world tried moonwalking. Were you any good at it?
No.
All right, 33 seconds. I used to try. I could do the egg roll and the moonwalk, especially in my socks.
I don't.
All right, nobody's bidding. Is anybody still here? 20 seconds.
Yeah,
Oh man, I don't even have $1.
Not $1.
Are we off? I don't know.
One ounce silver, they're asking.
Yeah, it's an ounce of silver going for 9 seconds. Are we still on?
Well,
Indiana in person, $1.
Well, Mike is at 20.
Fasikas at 28. Woo! RH at 29. Man, I thought, were we even on? Were people able to hear us? RH at 29. Man, that guy gets some good bargains.
Yeah.
Really good bargains. All right, guys.
10 o'clock.
What's that?
I said it is 10 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. You know what? I like rounds and coins with ships and with trains. This one has a little choo-choo train here, a balloon stack. Let's see what it says. Another one of those 1970s engravable, vintage, silver. This one, nice little choo-choo train here. Can you all see that? Here we go. Let's see what the choo-choo train goes. It says 460 type. So if you're a train person, you know there are train spotters, Mrs. T?
Yes.
All right. And
yes,
they will travel around and look for trains of various types and take pictures and video and everything else. And there's a nice looking choo-choo train right there. And 42 seconds. Indiana in person currently is the leader at $20. $20. Did I mention there's a train on that? Look at that. The smoke billowing from the smokestack. You got that little, you know what those little front parts are for in case there's an animal on the tracks. Just bumps it right out of the way. And let's see. Mike Noodle's at 21. Henry is at 21. 18 seconds to go. I think we're running out of steam here, Mrs. T.
Yeah.
Get it? It's a steam
I
engine?
get it.
Uh-huh. You're not entertained, Mrs. T?
I know where you're going with this.
All right, Rick K is at 28. And the winner is Pasikas at 33. At the last second, he is dialed in. Rick K is a half second late. Pasikas is dialed in at 33. And let's see. Let's try this one. I picked this one up because of the bucking bronco. It reminded me of a time I rode a bucking bronco when I was a kid. My dad put me on the horse that my Theo, my uncle, said, don't put little T on that one because that's a wild one. And what was the first thing my dad did? He put me on the little red wild one, and I got bucked and bucked and bucked and held on for dear life. Scottsdale mint, cool motif. I should give that one to my dad. Remind him, hey, remember the time you almost killed me on that horse when I was about 10 years old?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he wanted me to learn the Mexican cowboy way. I don't know. Bucking bronco, Scottsdale, that is correct. Jay's at 27. Any horse fans, any rodeo fans, any cowboy fans? Not the Dallas Cowboys. If that was the case, this cowboy would be wearing a skirt or something like that. Let's see, kind of a cool piece. Scottsdale mint. All right, Silverstruck's at 30, and we have 20 seconds to go. Silverstruck is in the lead. Some of these guys are really dialing in their timers and their lag, Mrs. T, because I noticed at first they were all over the place, and now there's a flurry of activity in 5 seconds at the very, very end. So they're getting it. All right, here we go. Sold. Sun Tavern. Just as I mentioned, a flurry of activity, perfectly timed. Sniperoo from Sun Tavern. All right, let's see what we have here. All right, 1987. You got the Morgan replica. We'll throw her out there. Fucking go. There you go. On the Morgan dollar replica. Jeez. 1987. We were in high school. Shiny. So closing in on a 40-year-old round. I wonder what that cost, like original in 1987. Silver is at $25 an ounce basically now. Zoom in a little bit. There we go. Henry Hicks is at 26 on a 1987 round. Throw that in your stack. And that's a good price right now, Henry. You get it at a buck over spot. You're doing pretty well, my friend. And you are there right now with 10 seconds to go. Henry, let's see if it holds up. We'll see how these snipers do on you. Henry Hicks. Oh, Corey is at 27. Sold. Oh, I'm looking for Mike for Democracy at 28. That's a good piece. 1987. Just a few bucks over spot. Mrs. T.
Yes.
I mean, is there an appetite for a nice Silvertown bar? Anybody here? I don't think we would do it for a minute to win it.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. Let's make this one the last one of the night.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a nice night. Last one of the night. I will buck and go it, but we are going to have to, let's see, we'll put it there.
Not do it.
And by the way, here's a little commercial. If you're not already part of my Whatnot crew, be sure to sign up for Whatnot using my link. And TuliTuli normally throws it out there in the comments somewhere. But in the meantime, you got Silvertown, you got serialized, you've got a nice piece here. All right. Let's see here. Let's stay out. We'll put, how about we do this? We do that. Will that work? I think that'll work. I think this will be the last of the night.
Okay.
TuliTuli, it's been a pleasure. Let's do this Silvertown bar. Somebody's going to get, I like the 5 ounces. I like the fact, and by the way, buck and go on this, so feel free to start bidding. I really like the 10 ouncers are awesome, but what happens as silver goes up and up and up in price and I don't mean like next week it's going to go to $35 or something like it, but what happens in 2-3 years when silver, it goes up and up and up, I think people will be wishing they had more of the 5 ouncers. And that's a nice piece right there, guys. Serial number 269052 on the old Engelhard Prospector logo, Silvertown. Let's see one more time on this side. How do you not like this waffle bag? It's still in the plastic. The plastic looks like it's pretty much there's no weird toning on it or anything like that. So the plastic has protected it. 5 ounce, 5 troy ounces. All right, where are we at? SilverStruck's at 130. Oh boy, SilverStruck at 130. And any other interest? SilverStruck's going to walk away with a nice one for 130, unless there's any other interest. So what is that? Well, let's do the math, Mrs. C. Let's see, $25 an ounce would be 125. So that's $26 an ounce. Oh boy, maybe I should have held off on this one. $1 over spot SilverStruck.
Yeah, but it's a nice piece.
TuliTuli does the math for us. That just adding insult to injury there. $26 an ounce. All right, going one time.
You must know. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, Indiana in person says not so fast, SilverStruck. That's a little too cheap. And so Indiana in person's at 135. All right, Tuli, what's that? Is that we're still not at $30 an ounce?
No.
Indiana in person is at John. You'd have to be at 136, my friend. Or excuse me, not 140. Ton Tavern's at 140, and my brain is too fried to even do math.
And Rick's like, "Where's the timer?" No.
If it was at 150, I would know that's $30 an ounce on cool silver like that. SilverStruck got us in a solid start. Ton Tavern 140, going one time. Even that is way low, my friends. Way low. Ton Tavern at 140, going 2 times. And let's see if it holds up.
Okay.
I'm going to put it in. SOLD. Oh, Struck restarts us at 145. John Marines, you need to be at 115. You're right behind. Struck just got you like by a half a second. SilverStruck at 145, going one time. I could breathe a little easier, Mrs. T. SilverStruck at 145, still really low. Going 2 times. And John, you're out. You're out right now. You need to be at 150 or higher. But SilverStruck might run away with it. Going once. Going twice. Oh, Indiana in person jumps in at 150. And we're going to start over and give Struck a chance, SilverStruck that is, a chance to bid at 155 or higher. And he does. And so Indiana in person, you need to be at 160. And we're looking good at this point. What, Mrs. C? Oh,
nope, that wasn't me.
That was that other timer. Sorry about that. No. That was that other timer.
You jumped.
Stop making fun of me, Mrs. C. All right, SilverStruck at 155 going one time. SilverStruck at 155 going 2 times. And going once, going twice, and sold. SilverStruck at 155. Nice piece. Love these 5 ouncers. And guys, it's been a heck of a night. I'll tell you, we've had a lot of fun.
This was.
And if you want to join us again, jump on the old Whatnot on Monday night. There should be a link somewhere floating around.
Yeah.
Use that link to get a $15 credit, basically $15 in free silver. And I'm going to have to reload. I've got some stuff coming. I've got some other stuff that I held back a little bit.
Mhm.
And it's going to be a fun night on Monday at, I think, 7:15, Mrs. C.
Yes.
And TuliTuli, thank you so much for your efforts. SilverStacker, thanks for being here, hanging out. We have YouTube royalty here, along with TtheSilverStacker and Central Michigan. Guys, thank you so much. You guys all have a good night. Let's hear it for TuliTuli once again. And, oh, there's that link. And yep, everybody have a wonderful, hopefully you get a chance to hang out with family and friends tomorrow.
Yes. Mhm.
Eat some good food tomorrow for us. It'll be Polish sausage and pierogi and roast beef and other good stuff and whatever my brother brings. And Mrs. T's making a big salad. And I don't know.
Enjoy family.
It's going to be a feast. But yeah, I'm thinking about the food. You're thinking about family, Mrs. T. That too. Enjoy. Give everybody big hugs and kisses and tell them you love them, because these are precious moments you have with your family. All right, everybody. Good night. God bless.
Thank
TuliTuli, you're the best.
Good night.
Thanks for a fun auction, everybody.